Welcome to WCTV's winter sports coverage of Wilmington Wildcat girls basketball. We are coming to you live from Cushing Gymnasium at Wilmington High School for today's game between the Wakefield Warriors and the Wilmington Wildcats. This is the Middlesex League Freedom Division matchup, the first of two between the Warriors and the Cats. Welcome to this MIA girls basketball contest between Wakefield and Wilmington. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon a school official. Just remember, any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated and will subject the violator to ejection and exclusion from future games. And now for today's starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Wakefield. Number 12, Emma Ickes. Number 13, Kira O'Brien. Number 24, Molly Racine. Number 25, Emily Russo. And number 30, Jayla Conley. Wakefield is coached by Jason Pavey. And now for your Wilmington Wildcats. Number 10, Summer Sands. Number 12, Erin McCarthy. Number 13, Charlotte Forcina. Number 20, Allie McElligott. And number 34, Leah Murphy. The Wildcats are coached by Mark Jenkins. We ask that you please rise and remove your cats. Face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Okay, welcome back after that exciting national anthem. Wakefield, who is 2-6, coached by Jason Pavey, enters tonight's game on a 4-game losing streak, but are currently 2-1 in the Freedom Division. Wilmington at 4-5 is led by first-year coach Mark Jenkins. They come into tonight's game following a tough loss to Belmont. The Cats are 2-0 in games broadcast by WCTV, and we'll look to captains Leah Murphy, Erin McCarthy, and Summer Sands to continue their WCTV streak. Cats are also 2-1 in the Freedom Division, so this game will go a long way to determining who might win the title. As a quick reminder, we are live this evening, January 16th, and would like to welcome all parents, families, and fans to our broadcast. And now we're getting ready for tip-off here at Cushing Gymnasium for the Cats. It'll be McElligott, Murphy, Sands, Forcina, and McCarthy. And out there, our friends will be Ickes, O'Brien, Racine, Russo, and Conley. Tip is won by Wakefield, controlled by O'Brien. Right down the lane, lays it up, misses the shot. Rebound by Sands will control. Looks like they're going to look to be play a little bit quicker. Cats will look set up their offense. Forcina finds Sands up top. Finds McGovern in the paint. Back out to Murphy. Murphy's three ball is off rim, bad, no good. Rebounded by McCarthy. McCarthy swings it over to Sands. Sands takes it in the lane, kicks it over here to Murphy. Her three ball from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Kira O'Brien. Look to Ickes to bring the ball across half court. Excuse me, there's Ickes there, number 12. Lays up and no good. I gotta get my numbers straight here. Sorry for the little confusion early. Forcina's three ball, no good. Rebound by Ickes, number 12. She'll look to bring the ball up half court by herself. Playing quick, Wakefield is. Feeds the ball over the corner. That's number 13, which I do not have on my book. I'm going to assume that's Kira O'Brien. Excuse me, I do have that. Ickes, step back three. Air ball, nothing but net. 6:48 to play here in the first quarter. Cats and Wakefield tied up at 0. Ickes is out. Bella Burns is in. Sands in the middle for McCarthy. McCarthy's got a 3-on-3. She'll pull up for three. Long and no good. Rebounded by Forcina. Looks to kick it back out. Sands takes it into the lane. Kicks it back out. McCarthy's three ball. No rim. Front rim, no good. Rebounded by Sands. It's important to rebound. Offensive rebounding stuff. Down low to McGovern. She's blocked. It's knocked out of bounds. Blocked by Jayla Conley, number 30. Ickes is back in. And Russo is replaced. So underneath their own basket, no score here. 6:23 to play. Long three for Sands is no good again. Cat's about 0 for 6 from three land. That's Brault. Finds Burns, who's in the game. Double teamed up. Ickes back out. And so finds Ickes goes right, finds O'Brien. Back out to. That'll be thrown away. All right, off. A little bit sloppy here. 5:58 to play. Nothing to score. Charlotte Forcina has the ball across half court. Playing man-to-man. Our friends from Wakefield are. A little slow start. That's Brault right on top of McCarthy. O'Brien gets it over to Murph. Murph throws it right into the hands of Burns. Burns will bring it up court by herself. Takes it to the right side. Up top to Brault. Ickes has a little good low block. That ball was kicked and let it go. Ickes on the low block, stops, pops, turns around, throws up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Sands. 5:18 to play. Nothing our score. McCarthy brings the ball across half court. Gets it back at the Sands. Top of the key three. No good. Rebounded nicely by McGovern. Stolen away by O'Brien. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Wildcats. Forcina and Tregelia in. Ickes and Brault out. Cats remain same starting five. Sands underneath her own basket. Feeds it out to Forcina. Forcina for a three ball. Oh, long, no good. Almost another offensive rebound. Cats are like 0 for the quarter in the three shots. We're still 0-0, just under 5 minutes to play. O'Brien finds Tregelia. In the corner is Burns. Burns drives the lane, throws the running one-hander up. Good. Bella Burns. First 2 points of the game. 4:40 to play. Cats trying to break across half court. Gets it over to McGovern. Back to, bad pass turnover. Picked up by Burns is playing tough there with the ball. Top of the key. O'Brien drives lane, throws it up off glass, and good. Cats defense a little not as strong, and they turn the ball over. Trail 4-0. 4:14 to play first quarter action. Multiple subs about to come in for Wildcats. McGovern up top to Forcina. Steps into the easy two. Misses the ball. Back rim. Cats can't throw the ball in the ocean from the pier right now. 3:49 to play. Knocked out of bounds by McGovern. Substitutions in. It'll be Keck, Hadzik, and Nelson. Keck, Hadzik, and Nelson. McCarthy and Forsina stay in. Ball's inbounded as Ickes. Got low block. Keck's got a throw. It'll be thrown away. Nice defense there by Sarah Keck, who's just come into the game. Got the body in space, kept her hands up. 3:51 to play. Cats still not off the schneid. 4-0. That's Nelson. Nelson gets picked up, finds Keck way out where she probably shouldn't be. Finds Nelson. Nelson settles down, misses the. It goes. Looked like it was going to dribble off. It doesn't. Sam Nelson with the first 2 points for Wildcats. Good feed from Sarah Keck. Hadzik ties up the ball. She picks it up, gets it to Forsina. Forsina's got a foul. There's going to be a foul call. They're going to call a push. Good hustle there by Anna Hadzik. Foul's going to be on 15. Sarah Brault. Conley back in, Brault out. Cats with a nice turnover there. Good steal by Hadzik. First foul of the game. 3:28 to play. Cats trail 4-2. Inbounding right underneath me. Forsina. On the screen. Gets it to McCarthy. McCarthy backing away. Nelson fumbles the pass. Picks it back up. Throws it bad. Another 20-foot pass you don't want to make. Frangilli. Up top to O'Brien. Down low to Ickes. Dribble penetration. Lays up and in. That's a play. They have to stop the ball from being inbound at Ickes. So she's been dynamite down the low block. Forsina. 6-2. Well, throws a quarter to Nelson. Nelson's got to put the ball on the floor. Does. Nice little penetration move. Gets bumped. Finds Hadzik. Hadzik 3-ball. No good off back rim. Rebounded nicely by Conley, and Wakefield looked to extend the lead. 6-2. 2:50 to play. O'Brien takes it right in the lane. Finds Conley. Conley lays up, and she'll get fouled. Cat's a little bit lazy. Not a little bit lazy on defense. Not moving their feet enough. 2:42 to play. Jayla Conley on the line, shooting 2. That foul was on Forsina. Cats' first foul of the quarter. And again, I think what they really want to try to do is they got to keep the ball out of the low block because Wakefield has scored all their points down in the paint. In reality, as of the Cats as well. 2:42 to play. Wakefield leads 6-2. Jayla Conley, sophomore with her second shot. It's up. Front rim, no good. Good box out by Forsina. Finds Keck. Keck's going to pick it up. Gets it to Hadzik. Off her hands. They got to hustle. Again, not a turnover you want to see there for the Cats. O'Brien finds Ickes. Ickes in the lane again. Stops. Pops. Good. She is unstoppable right now. 8-2. Cats trail. They got to find an answer. Nelson to Keck. Keck stops. Gets it back to Nelson. All the way over to McCarthy. They're not moving. There's just no ball movement here. Kicks it back out to Forsina. You got to keep shooting if it's not going to go in. Keck spins out of the way, throws up. Good! Left-handed! Sarah Keck. Cats trail 8-4. They'll put a little bit of pressure on Ickes. They'll get the ball into the lane once again. Stops. Over there, that's a 2-point shot. It's no good. That was by Racine. McCarthy, top of the key. Spins around, feeds it back to Nelson. Nelson dribble penetration out to Hadzik. Anna, back to Keck. Keck feeds it, throws it away. The turnover buckets captured the Cats here, first quarter action. Another turnover. Like I said, avoid the turnovers, make your free throws, and don't commit silly fouls. Ball's inbounded to Trangelli. She'll bring the ball all the way up to half court. She almost double dribbled there, picked up by Ickes. Ickes has been everything for the Wakefield Warriors tonight. That was a nice block. Block there. Good help defense by Forsina as Ickes had the lane. 1:22 to play here. First quarter action. Cats trail 8-4. Conley will inbound on her own basket. Gets to O'Brien. They're going to call the foul on Nelson. A little bit too handsy there. Again, don't want to foul that far away from the basket, but it's only the second team foul on the Wildcats. 1:19 to play. Ball will be inbounded underneath the Wakefield basket by number 13 junior, Kiera O'Brien. Nope. O'Brien goes to the wing. They get it into Conley. They're going to try to get to Ickes right there. Cats have not had an answer. Spins, feeds it out. Dribble penetration. They tie her up. They're going to call a walk there. Myler Racine had the idea to get dribble penetration. She gets called for the travel. Burns back. Racine out. Coach Baby is liberally substituting here. Cats have settled down with just that quick substitution early. McCarthy to Keck. She almost walked there. Yeah, they're going to call her. She's got to plant, turn, and look to where she's going to throw the ball. 1:05 to play. Just a little bit of a sloppy first quarter for the Cats. Wakefield 8, Wilmington 4. We'll go on to our minute on this possession. Trangali, on Hadzik. There's Burns. Feeds it back out to O'Brien. O'Brien back to Ickes. Ickes is going to try to penetrate. Nice way to cut her off. Dribble penetration, lays it up, and no good. They're going to call a foul. Trangali had a good job. Good idea there. Trangali. Drove the lane. Foul is called. Foul was on 21 Keck. Be Wilmington's third foul. 45.9 seconds left to play first quarter. Vanessa Trangali, a sophomore. First shot's good. Second shot will be underway. Second shot is up, and it's good. Bounces around the rim, and 10-4. Cats trail, 45 seconds left to play. Clock is still on. The press has caused them a lot of trouble. Oh, Nelson breaks it, takes it, stops, pops, gets blocked, tipped around, picked up by Ickes, and she'll look to push. 30 shot clock and the game clock about a half a second off. Ickes all the way down low, spins, finds Conley, feeds it back out, Trangali, ball fake. Ickes is going to take the long three. Good! Not what the doctor ordered. 13-4. Cats have struggled on the press. Down by 9 points. Gets the ball to Nelson. Feeds it over here to Hadzik. Hadzik stays in bounds. Faces. Nelson almost walked there, too. Gets it to McCarthy. McCarthy's got no time on the clock. Takes it in the lane. Fumbles it around. Kicks it out. Got to throw up the shot. Hadzik's three will count if it goes. Long. It's no good. End of quarter number 1. Wakefield 13. Wilmington 4. We'll be back with more action after this. Back here at the Cushing Gymnasium, Wilmington High School. Cats with a major struggle that first quarter. Trail 13-4. A late three-pointer by Emma Ickes, the senior captain. Pushed the lead from 10-4 to 13-4. Cats will have to play defense and see if they can come up with something. So it's Hadzik, Langone, Nelson, Chimwanda, and Keck in the game. Cats playing like a modified 2-3. Try to keep the ball out of the paint. Make them shoot the ball from the outside. O'Brien. See, you got to step up in front there. O'Brien drives the lane, throws the ball up off glass, and good. They're dominating us in the paint. 15-4. Cats trail by 11. Got to see if they can break the press. Chimwanda likes to dribble up herself. Feeds it up to Hadzik. Hadzik stops, pops, three. No good. Rebound it nicely by Goldstein, plays it up and in. Excuse me, that was Langone, my mistake. Langone with a rebound, laid it up and in. I made a mistake on that. Ickes back out. Cats trail by 9, 15. They're just driving the lane. Cats have no way to stop the dribble penetration. So it's 15-6, 7:06 to play. Let's just, like I said, correct that last rebound. Offensive rebound by Leah Langone, and she laid it up and in for 2. But again, defensively, they need to understand what Wakefield's trying to do. And what they're trying to do is get the ball into the paint as much as they can. Shots up, and no good. Kira O'Brien. Sands in, Keck out. So Sands, Langone, Chimwanda, Hadzik, and Nelson in the game for the Cats. O'Brien is in there with Burns and Collier. Shot is up and good. Now Ickes, Trangali. Don't want to throw it there. They're not going to call that. Nelson brings it across half court, throws it over to Chimwanda. Chimwanda, again, she gets fouled. She got bailed out on that foul. Foul on O'Brien. Again, you don't want to be throwing that ball 25 feet. They got a little bit more thought process. Down by 10 with 6:55 to play. They only have 6 points through a quarter and a minute and 5 seconds. 6:55 to play. Gets it out to Chimwanda. Good solid defense being played by, she got trailed for a foul. Looked like she either carried or walked, but again, the second bailout foul on the for the Wildcats. Hadzik will inbound it underneath their own basket. Chimwanda on the low block, they'll switch by. Again, that'll be tipped out by Wakefield. Cats aren't getting any separation either. So this happened last night in the Celtic game too. They were talking about when you're running that off a screen, you got to get some separation, and they just don't get separation right now. And see, that's not where you want to put it. I'm surprised that Coach Jenkins, probably a very close call timeout or for the frustration mounting over the sidelines. Gets it back to Chimwanda. Chimwanda will get bumped and bring the ball across half court. Kicks it out here, Hadzik. Hadzik ball fake in the lane, throws it up. That's going to be short. They're sort of forcing that shot. That'll be out of bounds, turnover on O'Brien. Cats will get one more chance to try to put the biscuit in the basket. 6:38 to play, 16-6, Cats trail. Sands inbound underneath their own basket, finds Hadzik. Hadzik dribbles, throws it over to Langone. They're going to shoot the 3 ball, no good. That was long. They're really out of sorts, all discombobulated here this afternoon. 6:28 to play. Brought in the corner. Finds Burns. They're going to call a foul on Chimwanda there. Use the little hands. 2 team fouls each. 16-6, 6:15 to play. Ickes will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. They'll throw deep to Conley. Over to O'Brien, wide open for the 3 ball. It's good. They're hitting a wide open shots. 19-6. Cats trail by 13 points here. Chimwanda tries to fight through the double, and they'll call a foul. It's likely on 13, which is O'Brien. 13 foul of the quarter. We still have 6 minutes to play. Sands will inbound by her own basket. Finds Nelson. Nelson really having trouble with this press. Dribbles right into the double team. Finds Conley. Up to Ickes. Ickes going to go right at Sands. Stops, pops. No. In and out and good. 21-6. Cats absolutely positively out of sorts here. And Coach Jenkins calls timeout. And again, not the start that you want here in this basketball game. 2 pretty evenly matched teams. Both are 2-1 in the Freedom Division. Coach Pavey's team has come out, get the ball into the paint and scoring. They made their 2 3-pointers as well. Whereas the Wildcats with Coach Jenkins just struggling just to get the ball across half court on the press. Again, limited ideas. They're going to need a ball handler to help with that. On Tuesday night, I was here for the boys' game. I know we didn't cover it, but Tuesday night, Belmont was running that trap really well. And what Wilmington did was they put their big in the middle, almost like it was Roman Senate in the middle, and they would get it to him, and he'd have 2 ways to go. Instead of trying to dribble through it, they'd get the ball right as they got double. They get right to the middle. As he's collapsed, he's got 2 ways to go, right and left. Hopefully that's what they're going to look to do here. And then the wings get the cut. Now you've broken the press, and you have numbers going on offense. So 21-6, 5:49 to play here in the second quarter. Murphy will inbound under her own basket. So it's Murphy to Sands. Murphy to Sands. Let's see, they're going to the wide wing. I don't like that, but there we go to Sands. She'll bring it across half court, gets tripped up. Again, the Cats just have no hands tonight. Just absolutely positively, whatever that timeout told them, they didn't follow. O'Brien right down the lane, throws it up off glass, no good. Rebounded by O'Brien again, throws off glass, no good. Picked up by Tringali in the corner. They're going to call a foul on Langone. Cats are absolutely struggling both offensively and defensively right now. 5:22 to play. They trail by 15, 21-6. Inbound it up here to Conley. Down low to Ickes. Out here to O'Brien. She'll shoot the three from there again. Miss. Tipped around, picked up by Sands. She's got to dribble out. They're just doubling all their dribblers. Sands up to Murphy. Murphy's got nobody open. Sands will take it top of key. Kicks it out to Langone. Langone takes around top of key. Finds Murph. Murph puts her heads down. Dribbles in. Good spin move. Shot for McGilligot. Off back rim and no good. It's like when the Celtics go cold from three. It's just an ugly offense. Throws the ball over to Conley. Tringali. Penetrates, throws it up off glass and good. Everything working for Wakefield and nothing for the Wildcats. 17-point difference. Sands throws it away. And then again, that's thrown away too. Gets ahead to Langone. Langone to McGilligot. McGilligot, nice move. Lays it up, misses the shot. That'll be bounced off of Wakefield. Wilmington basketball. Very, very fortunate there that wasn't a turnover. Every time they put the ball to the floor, there's two Wakefield players converging on them. So Langone replaced by McCarthy and Chimwanda replaced by McGilligot. We're back to the starting five for the Wildcats. Murphy will inbound. Finds Forcina. The Cats are going to have to get off the offensive side really quickly or they're going to be in for a long night. Sands drives in the lane. She gets bumped, and they're going to count that basket. Bumped and good. That's what you want to do. Dribble penetration. She gets the defender, who I think was Conley, up in the air and scores the bucket. Chance to cut the lead from a lot to just about a lot. 23-6. 4:09 to play. Cats trail. Sands at the line, shooting two. Shooting one, excuse me. Good. That should be, the score's wrong. The score should actually be 9, not 23-7. Down to O'Brien, she stops. Blocked by Sands, nice play. Picked up by McGilligot, that'll be another foul. They missed the bucket on the board. There you go, they got it up there now. We have a rookie down there doing the book. Aiden Balter used to play basketball and baseball here. Balt's doing the book. He's down there with Ben Jamison. 4 minutes to play. Cats will inbound out of their own basket. Trail by 14, 23-9. No, wait. Who'd they call a foul on? I'm very confused. They called the foul on Wilmington. I'm sorry. Hickey's inbound on her own basket. Throws it high to Conley. Conley steps back. Trick alley. Back out to Hickey's. She spins in the lane. Turns, finds. That'll be a jump ball. Finds Racine, and a jump ball. It'll be possession arrow belong to Wilmington. 3:49 to play. Cats trail by 14. Like to try to get this on the 14, yeah. They would. I'm very confused by this. A lot of misconfusion here today, Maria. A little disconcerting up here high above courtside. Discussion at the scorers table. Ball belonged to the white, we think, Wilmington Wildcats. They just switched the clock. Burns is out. Racine back in. All right, there'll be a red ball on the jump ball, change of possession on next time. Throws it up. Ickes gets tipped around, picked up by Conley. Ickes takes the ball, then pushes off, spins. She's stuck in the lane for an hour and a half, but they'll let it go. Three-pointer shot is no good. Trancali laid up and no good. A rebound. The Cats have to pick up the rebound, and they do. Again, every time they throw the pass, they got to be careful where they're throwing it. Conley with another steal. The Cats completely out of control here. The trap has killed them. Absolutely, positively put a fork in them. See, they can't throw that pass to that spot. McCarthy swings it all the way over Forsina. 25-9, Cats trail by 16 points. Long 3 ball for Sands is way offline. Way offline, nothing but the backboard. And I can still see it rattling. Cats, like I said, not the half you want to play. That'll be a walk, hopefully, there, yeah. Walk on Ickes. Russo comes back in the game. She replaces Conley. Here, your ball handlers have to understand. Fake the pass fake out of the double of the trap. You don't want to. They're in every passing lane. The Cats haven't figured out that they are in the passing lane every time they throw it. Just gets it back to McCarthy, up to the middle. There you go. Don't. Murph takes the ball into the lane, stops, feeds it back out to Sands in the lane, spin move. She gets bumped, no call, and it really was a travel, probably more than anything. So they let the play. O'Brien, back to Tringali, back to Ickes. She fakes the 3. Stops, gets doubled up. Tringali back to Ickes. She'll shoot the 3 ball. That'll be way short. An air ball. And then again, hustle play. O'Brien lays it up, misses the shot. And gets her on rebound. 2:16 to play. 25-9. Cats trail. Coach tried to call timeout from way downtown. So they call timeout, I think. Yep, we got timeout on Wakefield. Up by 16 points, 2:12 to play. Again, I hate to be a broken record here in this first set, but the Cats have to understand that they're going to double the ball in the backcourt on the press all the time, and they're going to put their hands up and look for the passing lane. It's easy. It's really easy for me to do that up here because I can see the whole floor really well. But again, the press has completely taken the Wildcats out of any semblance of offense, and they've turned the ball over probably about 15 times here in the first half. So just to give you a quick game reset. 2:12 to play. Cats trail 25-9. Each team with 4 timeouts left, and each team had 4 fouls. So the next foul, they'll go to the bonus foul. Ball will be inbounded underneath their own basket by Wakefield with 29 seconds left on the shot clock. Cats will bring out McGilligot, Murphy, McCarthy, Forsina, and Sands. And I see Ickes, O'Brien, Tringali. I can't make that one number out. Racine. And I'm not sure if that's 25 or 5. Okay, it's 25. It's Russo. All the starters back in the game. Ickes takes the ball into the paint, throws it up off glass. No good. Rebounded by McCarthy. She gets completely mauled, but she'll take the ball across half court. Finds McGilligot back to McCarthy. McCarthy will shoot the 3. That'll be short. Tipped in. That's out of bounds. Russo stood out of bounds as Forsina tipped it to her. And the poor girl was stepped out of bounds, caught it out of bounds. 1:56 to play. Cats at 9 points. McCarthy back out to Forsina to Sands. Sands takes it in the lane, kicks it back out to Forsina. Shoots the 3 ball. Good! Just what the doctor ordered. They needed that one badly. 1:43 to play. 25-12. Now they can put the press on the made shot. She spins out of that, goes lefty, takes it right down the lane, throws it up off glass. No good. Rebounded by Forsina. She gets grabbed. Kick it out. Move it. Don't wait. Down here to McGilligot. Sets it up to McCarthy. Oh, McCarthy could step into the 3 there and doesn't as this 2-3 zone is like discombobulating everybody. Again, tipped away. That's a bumping foul there, but they're not going to call that as you're playing so poorly. Racine came up and tipped it away and a little bump skate. That'll be another turnover for the Cats. 25-12. Burns back in. Inbounded to Burns. Back to Racine. That's Racine, excuse me. Ickes spins, throws it up off glass, and good. Cats have had absolutely no answer for that play. I'd run that play every single time down the floor. Murphy, don't stop. Keep moving forward. This 1-3-1 trap is absolutely annihilating them. Murphy dribbles into trouble. Fix it out to McGilligot. Back to McCarthy. Forsina, second 3 in a row. Good! Charlotte Forcina with another big three. 27-12, 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tipped away, picked up. Nice steal by Forcina. Don't want to wait. Finds Murph. Murph gets to McCarthy. McCarthy's three ball. No good. Back rim. Rebounded, tipped around, picked up by Sands. Back out to Forcina. She'll go for three in a row. No, front rim and no good. 22 seconds left. Pressure in the backcourt. Trangali. Bring the ball across half court. 16 seconds left here in the first half. Ickey's got the ball up top. They'll run the screen for her. She'll take it in the lane. Throws it up off glass and no good. Rebounded by McCarthy. Not a lot of time left. 2, 1. Oh, she throws it ahead. McElligott's not going to get there in time. End of the first half. Wakefield 27, Wildcats 15. We'll be back with second half action after this.
We're from Soundscape, and we wish you a Merry Christmas.
I'm Roisin.
I'm Liv.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. God bless.
Merry Christmas from the Friends of the Library
And the bookstore next door.
Happy holidays from the Soul Sisters Running Club.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas and
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas to everyone in Wilmington, Massachusetts, and my family and my friends.
Merry Christmas, Senior Pop.
Everyone, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Wishing everyone a great new year, especially my family and friends, including Stacy and Dominic.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the WOW Festival of Trees Committee.
Hi, I'm Chris from WCTV, wishing you and your family the happiest of holidays.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and have a happy new year.
Happy holidays from Nicholas Quintero Godbout.
Hello, and welcome back to the Wildcat Report, a news show by students for students. My name is Kevin Preslin.
And I'm Vivian Ragsdale.
In recent news, winter break ended. Happy New Year! The new year has begun and it is officially 2026. Goodbye, 2025. School ends in like 6 months.
The midterms start Friday and last until Thursday. The schedule can be found in the weekly update.
Our first midterms are going to be, B4 and then B3. Quarter 2 ends on January 22nd. That is when all grades and all assignments must have been submitted, because after that, grades are going to be posted in Aspen.
The cap and gown orders closed recently.
Mr. Gendron recently announced via a Google Classroom post that everyone has lockers, if you did not already know that. The locations and also the codes to open them are all in your Aspen.
This upcoming Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which means no school. Yeah.
More in the sports segment, we go to Jimmy Fitzpatrick with the Sports Report.
All right, Wildcat fans, now it is time for your sports report this week. First, let's start on the ice. Boys hockey is off to their best start since 2015, thanks to a 4-game winning streak which launched their record from 1-2 to 5-2, and they currently rank 5th in the state power rankings. That's right, they're currently number 5 in the state and are just getting started. Girls hockey currently has a streak of 6-4, and they are 14th in the power rankings. And remember, the top 32 teams make it to playoffs, so currently it's looking pretty good for us Wildcat fans. Now for girls basketball. They put out one of the most exciting moments of the season with a dramatic last-minute win, pulling out over the rival team Burlington, 45-43. Huge baskets from Summer Sands and clutch free throws from Aaron McCarthy were the difference that really made that game. And now for the national level. The last year's football Super Bowl champions, the Eagles, are currently heading home from a devastating defeat to the 49ers. Meanwhile, the New England Patriots beat the Chargers 16-3 in last night's game, and they're currently advancing in the playoffs. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Next up is Josh with The World Today.
Thank you. In exciting news, the new Chipotle location in Wilmington, right across from Cumberland Farms, will be opening by the end of this month. In other restaurant-related news, Frangos has been so successful that they're going to be opening up a second location in North Billerica. And in our last news of the day, the new admin building in Town Hall will be opening on January 16th. The old Town Hall, which was the temporary Town Hall as of 1984, will finally be closed to business by the end of this month. Thank you. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Josh. Now we're going to move to the arts part, hosted by my co-anchor, Vivian Ragsdale.
Welcome to the arts part. In art-related news, the chorus concert went up January 8th. The middle school drama club has successfully loaded into the high school where they will be performing their performance of Shrek the Musical. Tickets are on sale right now at wpsk12.ludus.com. Last December, the orchestra successfully played their holiday tunes at the Senior Center. Back to the studio. Thank you, me. Next up is my co-host, Kevin Preslin, with Silly News.
Hello, and welcome to Silly News, the part of the show where I, Kevin Preslin, talk about silly news. First up, Peruvian shamans predicted Maduro's removal from office last December. The last U.S. pennies ever to be produced were recently sold at an auction for quite a pretty penny. An interstellar comet recently came within 167 million miles of Earth. It's the closest in quite a very long time. The French tennis player Quentin Fillon was suspended for 20 years and fined $70,000 because he was fixing matches. And lastly, 6'7" is on the list of the most overused words in 2025. Back to the me. Thank you, me. And that wraps it up for this episode of the Wildcat Report. I have been Kevin Preslin.
And I've been Vivian Ragsdale.
Signing off.
Welcome back, Cushing Gymnasium, for second half action. WCTV's live coverage of Wilmington Wildcat girls basketball. Oh boy, that was a tough first half to watch. Cats trail 27-15. They'll inbound the ball directly underneath me. Same starting five for both teams. Wakefield completely dominated that first half, leading by 12. Sands inbounded to McCarthy. She'll bring it across half court to Murph. Back out to McElligott. See, that pass has to be a little stronger. Oh, nice dribble penetration lane. Right, and good! Little running one-hander for Aaron McCarthy. Cats trail by 10. 27-17 into their press. Don't want to reach. O'Brien back to Ickes, who's been dominant in this game. Defended by double team, tripled in the lane. Slides through, Euro step, off rim, no good. Get the ball out of your hands. Murph brings the ball across half court. Finds Forcina. Oh, almost double dribble there too. Forcina finds Sands, way wide. Murphy, three ball, no good, back rim. Rebounded by Russo. Russo ahead, it'll be turned over again. Don't go down on the floor. What we'll call a jump ball, be Wakefield's ball. Got to pick that one up on your feet. Keep the possession your way. Underneath her own basket, O'Brien. Way wide to Ickes. Ickes in the paint, spins around. Russo drives, plays up, one hand, no good. Tipped out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds. Little mic control issue there for Mr. Boyle. Sorry about that. I don't yell loud enough sometimes. All right, Murph. If it wasn't for Maria, I would look really stupid right now. Oh, another turnover on the press. Cats, like I said, completely struggling here. O'Brien, guarded by McCarthy. Nice steal by Forcina. Going the length of the court, lays it up, and no good. Rebounded nicely. McElligott missed the shot. And again, just absolutely crazy. They missed both bunnies. But 6:22 to play. Cats only trail by 10. It'll be their possession. And Coach Jenkins calls timeout. All right, at this time, I'd like to first of all thank everybody who's helping us get this game on the air. We've got Patrick Melovic, who's on the main camera, and Rachel Sherrick, who's on our mirrorless highlight cam, which is down on the floor somewhere. And I hope I didn't say their names wrong. Oh, excuse me, it's Melavin. My mistake. I am sorry, Patrick. Listen, these kids are doing a great job for us getting your game on the air here. We got a doubleheader. Boys action coming up next. Cats call timeout just to try to settle them down a little bit. As like I said, they're struggling a little bit on the offensive end to sort of get some kind of offensive flow. But they only trail by 10, 6:22 to play. It's Ickes Conley brought Trangali and Racine. Again, another trouble with inbounding off the timeout. She'll step out of bounds, another turnover. Cats just absolutely out of sync on at every single level of this basketball game right now. Still only trail by 10. Brought will inbound, gets it ahead. Trangali's going to have to try to chase it down. She steps out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball, 6:12 to play. Again, they're getting the opportunities to make this game and get this game closer. It's going to be important to keep it reasonably close as they come down the stretch. Maybe they can get their shots to fall. McCarthy throws it ahead to, again, don't want to pick her dribble up there. McCarthy gets whacked around. That ball is saved. Another turnover for the Cats. Thrown ahead. It'll be Wilmington basketball. I think O'Brien thought she missed that call, but he didn't. She tipped that out of bounds. This game has gotten really sloppy over the last minute. Cats and the Warriors. Oh, into the middle. Kick it. Look for the wing. Don't put it on the floor. See, dribbling into the danger zone there. McCarthy takes it right down the lane. Euro step, throws it up, off glass, no good. Got a stop, pop, and tipped around. Nice play by McGovern. Back out to Murphy. She'll take it in the lane, raise it up off the glass. No good. Cats can't buy a basket again. And they're going to call a quick foul there on most likely McCarthy. No, they called on McGovern. Chimwanda coming in the game for the Cats. And Racine and Burns in for Wakefield. The ball will belong to the Wakefield Warriors. Kiera O'Brien right underneath me at courtside. He'll inbound the ball. Shield him out of the way, excuse me. Throws it, bad throw, right around she's out of bounds. Cats pick it up, the refs missed that call. Chimwanda kicks it out, McCarthy in the corner. Forseen, it's been hot from 3 ball. Front rim, no good. Rebounded by Chimwanda. Back out to Sands. Cats need a bucket bad right now. Kicks it out, Murph, shoot the 3 ball. Go, front rim and no good. Look good from here. Rebounded by Ickes. As we go back and forth here in a low-scoring third quarter. That's Ickes. She's going to try to take it in the lane. She dribbles in traffic. Back to O'Brien. Over in the corner. Step back. Nope, she doesn't three. That's Racine. O'Brien drives in the lane. Gets blocked a little bit. Tipped around. Gets it back out. No shot clock replay. Tringali out to O'Brien. Long 3 off glass. No good. Rebounded by Chimwanda. And Tringali all over. Back to McCarthy. Her 3 ball is going to be off rim and no good. Cats cannot buy one to drop here. 4:26 to play. Up and down the court they go. No scoring is the show. All right. Ickes spins in the lane. Kicks it away. Oh, nice steal by Murph. Murph's going to go in for the layup. Look both ways. Lay it nice up. And she misses the bunny. Cats just not. I think there's a lid on that basket. Swings it back over to Tringali. Cross half court. Up to O'Brien. Down in the corner to Burns. She gets it down low. Ickes backs in and gets the foul, and it'll be the end one. You can't allow her to get the ball at the low block. If she gets the ball at the low block, Emma Ickes, the senior captain, she gets the ball at the low block. She has scored 80% of the time. So they've done a good job at keeping the ball away from her. But when she gets down low block, Cats do not have anything to stop that play. So she'll go to the line to finish up the traditional three-pointer, as we used to call it. Shots up and good. 3:54 to play. Cats now trail by 13. Presses on. McCarthy to see if they 1-3-1. See how they get the ball ahead. Forcing it back to McCarthy. McCarthy stops for the 3. Good! Doctor ordered a 3. We call it right up. 30-20. Cats trail. 3:38 to play. Tringali brings it across half court. She palms the ball, but they'll let her go with that. Ickes back to Tringali. See, you got to double her on the low block. Lays it up and in. Again, if you get her in the low block, you're going to get eaten alive. And you're getting her in the low block, and she's eaten. Eaten it alive. Just feed her down low. Kicks it out to McCarthy. McCarthy dribble, penetrate. Loses the handle, but okay. 3 ball, Forsina, no good. Good box out by everybody. They're going to call a foul on most likely McCarthy. Yep. That'll be the Brault is in the game, and Tringali leaves. And Keck will come in. For Sands, 3:07 to play. Underneath their own basket. Underneath the Wilmington basket, excuse me. O'Brien did a good job in controlling the tempo for the Wakefield Warrior team. Back to Brault. Out to Burns. Burns to Conley. Tipped away. Cats have tipped that. She looks up. No backcourt. 13 on the clock. O'Brien throws it over to Conley. Conley with a penetrative move. Lays it up and in. They are dominating. I will repeat, dominating us in the paint. 34-20. Cats trail. 2:33 to play. Chimwanda brings the ball across half court. Head up. Finds Murph. Murph takes the ball right down the lane. Lays it up left-handed. No good. And the Cats have just absolutely gone dead cold here on offense. Brought back out to Burns. They do the ball fake really well. O'Brien, she penetrates, stops, throws it up, and no good. Rebounded by Keck, out to Forsina. Forsina's played a pretty decent offensive game. Finds Chimwanda. Chimonda's going to take on Ickes, gets it to Keck. Keck will throw it up, off glass, good. Just what the doctor ordered, get down to 12. 1:50 to play here in the third quarter. Cats trail, got to get some stops. 1:44. O'Brien over to Burns. Burns steps into the lane. Kicks it to Conley. Conley trips over her own feet. She might be hurt. Nope. Cat's got a 4-on-5. Kicks it out to McCarthy. McCarthy throws the 3-ball up. No good. Tipped around, rebounded, timeout. So 1:24 to play. Conley is a little bit banged up. See if Tom Nye, the training guy, is going to go down there and check her out. Inbounded underneath. The Cats basket. Oh, turn around. If Keck turns around, she's got that. Ickes. Don't let her down the lane. She goes down the lane, dribbles off herself. That'll be off of Wilmington. It'll be Wakefield basketball. Oh, no, Wilmington basketball. No, they'll switch it. Okay. I thought there was going. O'Brien inbound underneath their own basket. Throws the ball down low. O'Brien dribbles, throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Forsina. Don't wait. They got to move. The ball gets stolen by O'Brien again. She stops. Finds Brought underneath to O'Brien, lays it up, and no good. Rebounded by Keck. Kick it and run. Kick it and move. She's going to get tripled here on the line. Chimwanda. Oh, Euro step out to McCarthy. Back out to Murphy. Forsina 3-ball. Good! Charlotte Forsina way downtown. 44 seconds of Cats trail 11. Need a stop here. Shot clock is still on, so 40 seconds left. Brought takes it right down the lane, and she'll throw it up off glass, and no good. Rebounded by Keck. Keck gets pushed. Forsina picks up the rebound. Finds McCarthy. Shot clock is off. 30 seconds left. McCarthy will shoot the 3. No good. Back rim hits the guy wire. The stanchion, the guy wire, whatever we're going to call it. It'll be Wakefield ball with a 11-point lead. It's a 12-point lead at the half. Deep. Trincali fights. Murphy, got to hustle the ball. Whoa! That'll be hurting. O'Brien is knocked. They look like they knocked knees with Sarah Keck. Hopefully she's okay. You got the wind knocked out of her a little bit. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Wildcats with 16.6 seconds left. Wakefield will inbound the ball under their own basket with an 11-point lead. It was 12 at the half. Cats have cut one off. She's going to push through here. Inbounded under their own basket. Gets it out. Burns. To Brault, Oh, nice steal by McCarthy. Gets it to Keck. Plenty of time here. You knocked out about. That's actually a godsend for the Cats there because it gets them to settle down and understands there's 6 seconds on the shot clock. 34-25, Wakefield leads. Finds Chimwanda. They got no time left here. They got to be hustling. 3-ball is going to be short. Knocked out of bounds. That'll be 4.4 seconds on the clock. That'll be the end of the third quarter. That shot will not count. They wave that one off, hopefully. End of quarter number 3. Wakefield 34, Wilmington 25. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this. back. Cushing James. Just want to quickly go through the sponsors. WCTV is powered by Critical Mass Solar and Austin Styffe Mortgage Loan Officer. Wilmington High School basketball is sponsored by New England Sports Floors, and we'll get to the other sponsors after we get another break here. Cats, it's a 9-point game, not an 11-point game. My math was wrong. Wakefield's going to inbound the basketball right underneath me. Tringali, who's played a pretty good game, number 11. It's the screen. Up top to Brault. Brault steps back. They find Tringali. They're going to try to get. I can't believe that Ickes is on a low block. They're almost at a 5-out. O'Brien steps away. Throws it down low to Burns. Burns throws it in the middle. Stay your ground. Forcina rolls, throws it up off glass, and good. Again, they got to front her so she doesn't get the ball. That's the 11-point lead, 36-25. Cats trail 11. McCarthy, Forcina, Hadzik, Nelson, and Keck. Out to Nelson. She ball fakes. Steps into the 10-footer. No good. Rebounded by O'Brien. Cats just can't score a bucket here. 7:13 to play. Ickes gets it back out to Burns. Burns back to Ickes. Ickes going to put it down the floor. Rolls it up, throws it up, and in. She's going to have about 25 points right now. Cats have no stop for that. 13-point deficit, 38-25. Keck wasn't even looking. Forcina will shoot the 3 ball from the corner. No good. Hadzik almost gets that rebound. It's Tringali. Excuse me, that's Brandt. I'm sorry. That's Tringali. Out to Brandt. She picks it back out to Burns. He just dribble out of the 5-out and cut through. Way over there. They went for the ball fake again. Gets the ball down low to O'Brien. Kicked around, picked up by Hadzik. Don't hold the ball, she'll get fouled. Got to be a little quicker with the ball. You get the rebound, kick it. Rebound and kick. We're down 13, need buckets. Hadzik will inbound the ball underneath her own basket. Got Forcina and McCarthy back. They drop off the press. 6:21 to play. I see Shiv shot it down there on the floor there, right by the scorer's table. And Coach Jenkins feeds it over there to Forcina for 3. No good. Keck is boxed out, but they're going to call the foul on 15. Good box out. Anybody listening, they're out in WCTV land, welcome. Everyone out there, anybody, hey, if you ever get a chance to get in contact with me, contact me either like myself or WCTV. You're watching, we'll give you a shout out if we can. I was told that Leanne Langone's grandparents, Mary Jane and Joe, possibly were watching at home. If you are, Mr. Mary Jane and Joe, hello from WCTV and Jim Boyle. Enjoy having you as our audience. Inbounded by Forcina. Nelson will shoot the 3 ball. Front rim and no good. Another foul. That's a foul on the 3. They're going to call foul on the 3. This is the way you get back in the ball game here. You get back in the ball game, foul. The clock doesn't run. You get a chance to put 3 points on the board. Coach Pavey not happy. Nelson's first is off rim and no good. Turnover and missed free throws. Not and missed shots. Not the Cats' night so far. 6:03 to play. Still time. 38-25 shots for Riga. No good. I know what they're going to be working on this week. They can work on their free throws. Their undefeated reign on WCTV might be coming to an end tonight, Maria. Not happy with that. A Nelson shot is good. Trailed by 12, 38-26. Cats will full court pressure. Oh, almost. Nice play. Ickes picked it up. Stops. Finds Brault. Down low to Burns. Burns kicks it back out. O'Brien's for 3. No good. Got to rebound that. Hadzik gets the rebound. Picked up. Just a little bit quicker on the 50-50 balls is Wakefield tonight. Ickes takes it down the lane. She'll stop. Or Euro step. Throw it up. That's the one she missed. Good idea, though. She's made a lot of those tonight. Forcina bring the ball across half court. 5:35 to play. Throws it out of bounds. The baseball pass to Hadzik is not caught. That'll be an E5 on Forcina. Again, thanking Patrick and who's on my camera down here. Inbound in front of the bench. It'll be stolen away by Nelson. Patrick and Rachel's on the floor. Patrick's on the floor camera, on the sideline camera. Nelson tries to dribble penetrate. Kicks it back out to Forsina. Throws it all the way over Hadzik. She'll shoot the 3 ball. Front rim and no good. The story of the night, front rim 3-pointers. Brent out to O'Brien. Back to Ickes. She'll look to dribble penetrate. She'll spin it back out to Brunt. 15 on the clock. Finds Ickes. Stops. Pops. Misses her shot. That's 2 in a row she's missed. So Nelson, again, not understanding where we're throwing the ball to. Coach is going to watch the film of this and just shake his head. Can't throw it to the red shirt if you're wearing a white shirt. 4:39 to play. Cats trail by 12. Still winnable game here. Gonna have to play real good bear down defense. They're gonna call a double dribble. Unbelievably defensive turnover. So the turnover on a defense. Pavey is calling a timeout. Not like in his offense right now. They haven't scored the last 3 or 4 possessions. So let's give a game reset. 4:30 to play. Cats trail 38-26. Just remember, like I said, WCTV is powered by Critical Mass Solar and Austin Styffe Mortgage Loan Officer. WCTV Sports is powered by B&B Training and Development. CMS Plumbing and Heating, Forrest Auto, Frangos, Giovanni's Roast Beef and Pizza Tewksbury, Knowledge Brokers Realty, McGovern Hyundai Route 93, Rocco's Bar and Restaurant, Sarkisian Apparel, Wilmington Ace Hardware, and WHS Basketball is sponsored by New England Sports Floors. And again, I'd like to thank Patrick Melvin and Rachel Sherrick, who are on the cameras for us tonight, doing a great job. I could be remiss if I didn't thank Maria Alberti. She did yeoman's work last night, like we're working full time there at Songus Arena, covering another game, but she's back tonight, making me look pretty, as we always do. So Cats will come off the bench trailing by 12, 4:30 to play. It'll be their ball. They'll be inbounding it right underneath me here on high above courtside at Cushing Gymnasium. Don't forget, second half of our doubleheader coming up about 20 to 30 minutes after this game concludes will be the boys. Wakefield, Wilmington. Should be a bang-up matchup. Cats still trying to adjust to not having Connor Sullivan. Here comes, again, that's the second bad pass in a row by Nelson. It's very frustrating. Brown, nice play by Hadzik. She's going to call a foul as she reached and it got some arm, but it wasn't a bad play. McGilligan and Sands in. Hadzik and Nelson out. Sam Nelson just had a tough 2 minutes there, tough minute and a half with the turnovers. But because Wakefield is struggling to score, Cats still only trail by 12. 4:13 to play, almost halfway through the quarter. Ball's inbounded to Ickes. She dribbles it off her foot, lays down on the ground, throws it away. Forsina picks it up. Good straight there by Charlotte Forsina. Out to McCarthy. McCarthy, Cats need a bucket. Sands will step into the 3 ball. No good. Off the rim, no good. Bounced around. Picked up by Ickes. She'll be tied up there. Nice play by McGilligan. They're going to call foul. That'll be the second team foul on the Wildcats. Good hustle. That's what I see. Summer Sands with the big hustle. But it's just a foul. Okay, just remember, the Cats are relatively, they've got some more senior players, but some of the backups are sophomores and just learn to play the game. So it's a good learning experience to play this 1-3-1. And they're doing something, 3:49. Not sure what happened. He's talking to the book. 38-26. It's quiet in the gym, but I can't even hear what he's saying. He must have called the delay of game warning there on McGilligan for not giving her space to inbound, is my guess. And that's what they're talking about. So it's just a warning, delay game. Next time they do it, there'll be technical fouls. Burns going to check in if she can. I don't think she can check in here. O'Brien will inbound. O'Brien, Ickes. Russo is out. Burns is in. Tringali, and Brunt. For the Wakefield Warriors, they're up 38-26. Keck is in. Keck, McCarthy, McElligott, Forcina, and Sands for the Cats. They'll throw it deep. Sarah Brault brings it across half court. Gets it to Burns. Burns to O'Brien. Ball fake, dribble penetration, throws it to herself, picks it up, and good. It's not what she wanted to do, I don't think, but the ball bounced in a fortuitous way, and Wilmington's going to call timeout. Down by 14 with 3:30 to play. Struggling down the low block, struggling with points in the paint, struggling with making shots, just completely struggling overall on both ends of the floor. All facets of the game are not really working out too well for the Cats tonight, and it's evident in the scoreboard as it's 40-26. But like I said, you got to hope springs eternal, especially if you're a Red Sox fan. So 40-26, 3:30 to play. There's still a chance for them to come back. Like I said, don't forget, we're coming back to you live. This is Friday, January 16th. This is my 174th game, Maria, that I'm doing for Wilmington on WCTV. I'm at 174. 26 to go to 200. Can't wait. Can't wait. If I didn't have Maria, I'd probably have stopped at like 140. She keeps me going. All right, 3:30 to play. Boys will follow this game. Bellamere, number 3, asked me to shout her out on the bench. Saw her before the game, so I'll give a courtesy shout out to Bellamere on the bench. And I think that one of them wanted me to shout out their dog too, but I don't remember. I think it was Leah Murphy. So Cats will inbound the ball underneath their own basket, underneath the Wakefield basket. And we'll have to get a bucket here, down 14. Sands will bring the ball all across half court. Picked up by Burns. Gets the ball screen. McCarthy open the corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Burns. Back to Ickes. We'll go under 3 minutes on this possession. Ickes has been the star of the game, number 12. Like to see how many points she had. Tringali to Burns to Brault. Back to Burns. Dribbles the top of the key. Just running clock now. O'Brien into Ickes. She pops, lays it up off glass, and good. Dominant Emma Ickes today. Just completely dominating this basketball game. 42-26, Cats down by 16. Keck will throw it up and get blocked. O'Brien looks to push, 2:35 to the play. She'll pull it back out. Gets it to Tringali. If I was Wakefield right now, I'd find Ickes right there in the low block, let her penetrate and drive it in. She's been doing that all night. Burns to Tringali, 18 on the shot clock, 2:15 to play game clock. Gets it to Brault, brought back to Tringali. There's Ickes, ball fake, back out. Nice steal by Summer Sands. She gets a tip from behind, trying to pick it up herself. Feeds it, she's got to kick it out. They're going to call a foul on Brault. 1:58 to play. Cats trail by 16. That'll be team foul number 4. Reset the clock. 1:58 to play, like I said. I don't know what they're going to do here, but they're discussing something. 16-point game. The officials have something to discuss. I think it's where they're going for dinner after the game. But you never know. I think that some arts would be good. No, actually, what would be good? Maybe we'll send them to Frangos, or they could go to Giovanni's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, or Rocco's. Rocco's would be good. Let's send them on down to Rocco's Bar and Grill and Restaurant. Inbounded to McElligott. She'll get fouled. This will be free throws. It's getting a little chippy. Chippy down the game. 1:56 to play. Cats trail by 16. Need these free throws from Alan McElligott, the senior. Shots up and no good. Cats have missed many free throws, many three-pointers. They've given a lot of points in the paint. I don't know if Coach Mr. Mark Jenkins is going to enjoy watching this game. Shots up and no good. Keck pops it around. It'll be Wilmington basketball off of Ickes. I don't know what she'd be worried about. She's played a phenomenal game. This is one of the 27, 40, 15 down. One of the better games I've seen in individual performance this year so far from an opposing team. Now, we've seen a couple good ones. Keck gets to McGallagher, lays it up off glass. Good! 47-29. Cats trail 13. Brought. Finds O'Brien. 1:39 to play. Tipped around. They're just going to run clock. Oh, Tringali almost loses control of the basketball. Takes the cross. Finds O'Brien. Dribble penetration right to Ickes. Ickes sets, pops, gets fouled. Gets the end one. She might have 30. For all I know, I got to check that number. She has been unbelievable. Unstoppable on the block. 44-29, 125 to play. That'll just make it academic here now. Just try to pad your stats here. Do the best you can. Shot is up, and she misses the three-pointer. Tipped around, rebounded by Brault. Dribble penetrates, lays up, blocked nicely by Stans. Will belong to our good friends from Wakefield. Langone in, Sands out. Maybe we need some Huck and three-pointers up. Got to get quick scores. Quick scores. Inbounded to Ickes. 27 on the clock. Bring it up top. Finds Brault. Out to O'Brien. Oh, they had her on the low block. They missed her. There's bad bounce pass to Ickes. She'll kick it back out. Very well coached right now, I have to say. Wakefield has been done. Kicks it over here to Burns. Out to Brault. Back to Ickes. 5 seconds on the clock. Oh, that's a bad foul there with limited time on the shot clock. 4 seconds. That'll be the 14th foul on the Wildcats. 50.9 seconds to play. They'll inbound side out. Like I said, WCTV. Live coverage of Wilmington Wildcat boys and girls basketball continues after this game. Probably about 20 minutes past. There's Ickes. I'll be back on the call for the Wakefield Wilmington boys basketball game. This one has been a little bit of a struggle. Cats are going to go to 2-1 on my call. I was hoping for a 3-0. O'Brien drives, lays up, and no good. Rebounded by Keck. Keck to Forcina. Forcina up to McCarthy. 30 seconds left. McCarthy, she'll shoot the three ball. No good. Rebounded by Langone. Lays it up, and good! Cats get it to 31. 44-31. Leah Langone with a bucket. Timeout. I don't know what's going on, but they're upset. Coach Jenkins wanted a timeout. Coach Pavey is saying that wasn't. That's the second layup. Leah Langone has made this game. I called the wrong name out the first time, so she got the second one. Like I said, she told me her grandparents, Mary Jane and Joe Langone, might be watching. At least you had some excitement there here at the end of the game. Cats trail 44-31. 16.5 seconds left here in the game. Fans for the boys' game are trickling in. Just like I said, WCTV powered by Critical Mass Solar, Austin Styffe, mortgage loan officer. WCTV Sports is powered by B&B Training and Development, CMS Plumbing and Heating, Forrest Auto, Frangos, Giovanni's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, Knowledge Brokers Realty, McGovern Hyundai Route 93, Rocco's Bar and Restaurant, Sarkisian Apparel, and Wilmington Ace Hardware. I got Sarkisian Apparel right now. My swimming apparel came from Sarkisian. And Wilmington High School basketball sponsored by New England Sports Force. And like I said, thanks to Patrick and Rachel on the cameras for us today. Inbounding underneath her own basket will be Burns, Bella Burns. This team is relatively young too, so Pavey has done a pretty good job. This young team gets it into Trangali. She'll get fouled by McCarthy. 13 seconds left. Cats trail by 13. We'll walk the length of the court and shoot free throws. Like I said, just all about academic now for your Wildcats. Like I said, stay tuned. About 20, 25 minutes past this game. I think it's going to be 20. Boys basketball, Wakefield versus Wilmington. Now, the boys are 0-2 on the game that I broadcasted. So I'm hoping for a win from the boys tonight, my good friends, baseball players. Here's the second shot. That first shot was missed. Second shot is good. Roman Sennett, Ryan Gray, Will Poyen, Spencer Walker. Shots up. Missed by Murphy. Oh, that's McElligott. Ball knocked out of bounds. 2 seconds left. All but academic here as we can just count down the final's going to be. I think we're going to have a 45-31. They throw it to Keck. Keck's going to have to put it up. McCarthy's three at the buzzer is no good. Final score here from Cushing James in game one. Wakefield 45, Wildcats 31. Like I said, we'll be back with second half of our doubleheader action probably in about 20 minutes. So take this break, go get yourself something to eat and drink, and we'll be right on back. Welcome to WCTV's winter sports coverage of Wilmington Wildcat boys basketball. Like I said earlier, we're coming to you live from Cushing Gymnasium at Wilmington High School for tonight's game between the Wakefield Warriors and your Wilmington Wildcats. This is the second game of our doubleheader as the girls lost the opener to Wakefield. And this is also the first Freedom Division matchup for the Cats and the Warriors. Wakefield comes in at 1-8. It's coached by Colin Halpin. Tonight's game having lost 2 of their last 3 games to both Reading and Waltham. They've been in their games, but they've struggled to win. Wilmington at 3-6, led by second-year coach Anthony Faraday. And now the Cats are looking to end a 3-game losing streak. Cats are also looked to their leading scorer, Captain Ryan Gray, as well as co-captains Roman Sennett and Will Point to get back in the win column. Senior Noah Titterton and sophomore Spencer Walker will round out the starting 5. Like I said, the girls, I was 2-0 for the girls earlier. I am 0-2 with the boys here on WCTV this wintertime. As a quick reminder, we're live Friday, January 16th, and we'd like to welcome all parents, families, and fans to the broadcast. We'll be back with starting lineups right after this. Welcome to this MIAA boys basketball contest between Wilmington and Wakefield. Participating student athletes and coaches and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your respect and appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all those in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon a school official. Just remember, any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated and will subject the violator to ejection and exclusion from future games. And now, for our starting lineups first, for the visitors from Wakefield, number 0, Will Forbes. Number 2, Kenny McShane. Number 13, Dylan McDermott. Number 22, Tony Haggerty. And number 25, Aiden Stevenson. The Warriors are coached by Colin Halpin. And now for your Wilmington Wildcats. Number 3, he's a captain, Will Poyant. Number 11, Noah Titterington. Number 12, also a captain, Ryan Gray. Number 15, Spencer Walker. And number 23, Captain Roman Sennett. The Wildcats are coached by Anthony Faraday. At this time, we ask that you stand, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. All right, back here at Cushing Gymnasium for the second half of our doubleheader between Wilmington and Wakefield. This is the boys' game. Both teams coming in off a little bit of a downwards streak, so somebody's got a big win today. Wakefield coming in at 1-8, Wilmington coming in at 3-6. This is as we get ready for tip-off. Remember, 8-minute quarters. Wildcats in the home whites, Wakefield in the traveling reds. Poyant, Tidrington, Gray, Sennett, and Walker for the Wildcats. Forbes, McShane, McDermott, Haggerty, and Stevenson for our good friends from Wakefield. As we get ready to tip it off, it'll be Sennett wins the tip-off to Ryan Gray. Leading scorer for the Cats, has had a good season. Roman looks to feed it to Spencer Walker. Out to Gray. Gray in the corner of Poyant. Cats will look to move the ball, work the ball offense, try to get the good look. Oh, nice dribble penetration by Sennett, but can't hit the pass. Poyant's three. Good! Off the schneid early. We're up 3-0 Wildcats. Will Poyant knocks down the three. 7:29 to play. Forbes finds McShane. Forbes looks like he's going to run the point. Dribble penetration. Throws up off glass. No good. Nice rebound there by Stevenson. Back out to McDermott. Shots good for a trifecta for their friends from Wakefield. We're at 3-3. McDermott got open look for the three. Gray bring the ball across half court. Finds Sennett over to Walker. Top of the key, Gray. Gray being guarded by Forbes. Gray kicks it off to Poyant, who hit the three ball. Gets it. Handles. Through the legs. Diggles and dallies. Gets the ball to Tidrington. Tidrington, tips the ball off his leg. Out of bounds. Turnover number one for the Cats. Okay, not the kind of offense you want to run early in a ball game. 3-3. McShane will bring the ball across half court. McShane, McDermott, Haggerty, Forbes, and Stevenson. McDermott, number 13, hit the first three. That's McShane. Finds Stevenson. Oh, nice play by Tidrington. Makes up for the lost pass with a steal. Gets it back to Gray. Straight man-to-man defense. Actually, no, he's sitting in the middle. Lap is no good by Gray. Thought he got fouled. Hands up in the air. McDermott will bring the ball down, cross, pass half court. Oh, nice defense again there by by Sennett and Walker. Ball out of bounds. 6:02 to play. Cats 3, Wakefield 3. McDermott will inbound the ball underneath his own basket. On his own baseline. Long three ball from McShane is no good. Good rebound there by Stevenson. Knocked out of bounds by Poyant. Ball will belong to the Wakefield Warriors. That was a good look. Missed his shot. Stevenson and ball knocked out of bounds. Forbes into McDermott. McDermott lays it up. Off glass, no good. Gets his own rebound off glass and good. Cats are going to have to defensive rebound to stay with this Wakefield team. McDermott's got first five. Sennett over to Walker. Walker holds, gets it to Roman. Sennett, top of the key. They're not switching screens, like I said. Gray's got the ball half court. Nice little move, but can't get the shot up. Poyant will shoot the three ball. Good! Will Poyant back-to-back threes. Cats lead 6-5. It's the McDermott versus Poyant show here. Forbes, McDermott in the corner. Up to McShane. Back to McDermott. He'll shoot the three ball. Good! Dylan McDermott, the first 8 points of the game. Gray will bring the ball across half court. 8-6. Cats trail. Finds Gray. Ryan Gray on the wing. Oh, nice look for Sennett. Back to Tidrington. Get the screen. Tidrington pulls up the jumper off rim. No good. Rebounded by Stevenson. A look to push. McDermott over to Stevenson. Stevenson to Haggerty. Haggerty, a ninth grader, freshman. That's Forbes. Forbes finds Stevenson. Out to Haggerty. They throw it down low. Nice tip play by McShane. No good. Actually, that's Forbes. Good play there by Trinity defensively. The Cats will look to push. Trailing 8-6. 4 minutes play. We're halfway through first quarter action. Gray gets it to Walker. Lays it up and in. Nice play. Good body control there by the sophomore, Spencer Walker. Ties the game up at 8. Forbes brings the ball across half court. Nope, they fake the 3. That's McShane. Slings it back out. Substitution, that's Haggerty. They haven't got the subs yet. McDermott over to Stevenson. Shot is good. Gray brings the ball slowly up across half court. Deed by Forbes. Spencer Walker. Down low to Gray. Tips it back out. Titterington, nice ball fake. Takes it up, lays it up and in. Good ball fake. Noah Titterington scores the bucket. We're tied at 10. Good fast moving first quarter action. 3 minutes to play. Long 3 ball is no good. Tied up on the floor. That 3 was from Haggerty. Jump ball, but arrow belongs to Wakefield. Substitutes are in. I see Cable, Millward, and Willis are in. Cable, Millward, and Willis. Inbound it to Willis. He walked. That'll be a travel on number 11, Jason Willis. Tied up at 10, 2:55 to play. Cats really running with their 5, maybe 6-man rotation tonight. Poyant brings the ball across half court. Takes it to his right. Gray looking to get off the schneid. Jumper. Good! Ryan Gray. First 2 of the game. Cats take a 2-point lead. 12 to 10. Dribble penetration. Kicked out. Long 3 ball. It is good. Millward with the 3. Cats trail 13 to 10. I think Millward's the same as a brother of the Millward who played last year for him, was just a dominant player. Mills actually. Gray picks up his dribble. Feeds it out to, that'll be a foul. Gets it to Poyant. The foul's going to be called on number 11, Jason Willis, another sophomore. Millward, who just hit that 3, is a sophomore. So they're young. They got some older talent there. 3 of their 4 starters are seniors, but now they're going younger. Poyant, nice pickup. Good catch. Throw the ball down low to Gray. We're down to 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Cats trail 13 to 12. Gray will fake the 3. He's got to find Titterington. 21 on the clock. Still plenty of time. Gets the ball, gets the screen. Excuse me. Takes it down low. Kicks it back out. Titterington picks it to Gray. Gray fakes the 3. Got McDermott up in the air. Euro step. Lifts his handle. Gives it to Walker for 2. Nice little pass. Spencer Walker for 2. Cats with a 14-13 lead. 1:35 to play. McDermott will bring ball across half court. Back to McDermott. That's Millward. To Willis. Back to McDermott. Illegal screen called on someone in the red. Number 11, Jason Willis. That'll be his second foul. Coach looks perplexed over there, helping. It'll be. Oh, wait. They called the illegal screen on the. That's why we're perplexed. On the defense. I didn't see who got that call, but first foul for the game. Forbes to McDermott. McDermott into the lane, bumps. Throws it out here. Millward, who hit the 3, drives. Fakes, throws it back to Forbes. Out to McDermott. Trying to bring the screener. It's Cable with the screen. McDermott 3 ball, top key, no good. Oh, rebounded by Sennett. Cats with 53 seconds left to play and a 1-point lead. Across half court. Foul is on 13, McDermott. McDermott and Sennett battling it out. That'll be the second team foul. 46 seconds left, 14-13, Cats with the lead. Number 11, Noah Titterington will inbound the ball right underneath me here. Gets it to Sennett. Sennett down low. Pump fake. Nice job. Roman misses the bunny. Picks it up again. Throws it. Gets fouled. Roman Sennett with a missed bunny, but picks the rebound up. He'll go back to the line. Shooting 2. Like I said, the 5 guys on the starting unit for the Wildcats are also 5 baseball players. Hey, dude, that referee just looked at me like I must have said something illegal. I don't know. I'm going to keep my eye on that guy. Timmy Watson is going to check into the game after the first free throw. It's good. Roman Sennett, and that'll replace Watson. Should come in for shooter. Okay. Second shot for Sennett is up. Good. Cats take a 3-point lead. Watson in, Sennett out. 41.4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Forbes will bring the ball up, cross half court, to be picked up high by Titterington. Millward, back out to McDermott. Finds Willis. Back to Millward. Back to Forbes. Forbes being guarded really tightly by defensive specialist Titterington. Long 3 ball from McDermott is no good. Titterington falls, picks it back up. Nice rebound. A diving rebound for Noah Titterington. And that'll be a foul on McDermott. He'll be second on McDermott. He thinks he's getting the arm bar. He's not liking that call. 13.9 seconds left. I think that was his second. Not sure. Forbes is out. Gilberti is in. Ryan Gray will look to get last shot of the quarter. Drives to the lane, stops, pops. Good! Ryan Gray. That'll do it for the quarter. 2 for Gray. And a cure to number 1. Cats 18. Wakefield 13. We'll be back with second quarter action after this. All right, we're back. Cushing James. That was an exciting first quarter. Cats with an 18-13 lead. Timmy Watson stays in the game for Roman Sennett. So it'll be Watson, Walker, Poyant, Titterington, and Gray. Cats will inbound the ball at half court. Ryan Gray hit those last 2 points. Takes the ball to the right side. Feeds it over to Titterington. Ball fake. He'll pull it back out. Cats looking for a good shot. Number 3 is Miles Sanchez on Roman Gray. Back out. Spencer Walker for 3. That's going to be short. Oh, look at Titterington battling. Oh, they're going to call the foul on who? Noah's going to get called for that. Fighting hard for the rebound. Can't complain. Hustle fouls aren't bad. Not bad. The Cats 18-13, 7:32 to play. We've got Willis, Sanchez, not Miller. I don't have a 22 on my scorebook here. So I don't know who 22 is. Oh, he slips and falls. Nice play there by Poyant. Picks it up, throws it out of bounds to be Wilmington basketball. Oh, I got 22. Haggerty's 22. My mistake. These back-to-back doubleheaders sometimes get me a little crazy. Love doing them on WCTV. Love when the Cats are playing well as well. 7:12 to play. Cats with a 5-point lead. Gray will bring the ball across half court. Be picked up by Sanchez. Oh, right down the lane. Pops. Ooh, front rim, no good. Great rebound to Lucia. Back out to Ryan Gray. Euro step blocked. And they'll fight for the ball, and it'll be a foul on Timmy Watson. So Titterington is replaced by Pat DeLucia. Watson, DeLucia, Poyet, Walker, and Gray. Like I said, just about 7 deep with the Cats go. You could see Luke Hurley. Not sure, though. He might be that one. Willis penetrates the lane, gets it out to Millward. Millward takes the top of key back to Willis. Willis fakes. Looks it down low. Nice play by DeLucia. Denying. Haggerty the ball. Gray bring it across half court. Back to Walker. Walker down to Gray. Gray's got to do yeoman's work here. In the corner to Watson. Watson gets bumped. Going to call blocking foul, which is a good call. He stepped right into him. First team foul on the Wakefield Warriors. McDermott in. Peabody in. Sanchez out, as well as Willis. Oh, nice look, but he misses the bunny to Sanchez. Good look by Walker, but he missed the blam. Millward with a ball fake, takes it in the corner. They're going to call a foul on Timmy Watson here. Bumped him a little bit too much with the body. Don't have to be that aggressive, but he's got fouls to give. Third team foul on the Wildcats, 6:10 to play. 18-13, same score at the quarter. A little rutsy here. McDermott, there's Millward for three. No good. Tipped out of bounds by number 32 of our friends. Gilberti from Wakefield. It'll be Wildcat basketball. As if on call, Luke Hurley in for Timmy Watson. Hurley, the sophomore, gets it to Gray. It's just one more offensive player on the court. Watson and DeLucia are really bangers. Good defensive players looking to get rebounds. DeLucia. Back out to Walker. Titterington must have two fouls. Up to the point. Three ball. No good. Tipped around and rebounded solidly by Gilberti. Back out to Haggerty. Millward. Gilberti's three ball. Good. Oh, that's Peabody. Sorry. Peabody, number 35 with that three. 18-16. Cats with a 2-point lead. 5:21 to play. Hurley brings the ball across half court. Running one-hitter. Poyet is good. Well, Poyet, 2 points. 20-16. Cats with the lead. Nice defense there by Gray. Millward, McDermott in the corner. Feeds it back up. High swing, or nice swing pass. Long three ball for Peabody is no good. Rebounded by DeLucia. Kicks it up to Gray. Cats look to push. 4:52 to play. Walker takes it across to Hurley. Hurley in the lane. Stops. Kicks it back out to Gray. Gray will shoot the three ball. That's going to be short. Walker tries to get the rebound. Boxed out really well by Millward. McShane back in. Haggerty out. Timeout. Wakefield. All right, so we got 20-16. Not much action here. 2 points. 3 points for Wakefield, 2 points for Wilmington in this quarter. 4:40 to play. Okay, we have a single camera tonight for this part of the portion. And Rachel Sherrick, she's working the camera for us, the camera right down below me doing the court side. Also like to thank Maria Alberti, who's the technical director, producer, everything else, keeping us live on the air. And like I said, for those of you who don't know, I'm Jim Boyle. And I would be remiss to say that in the control room is the one and only specialist, Matt McMakin, keeping us going. So we got the director, we got the producer, we got the technical person, and of course, we got Rachel doing all the hard work, because this is not hard work for me up here. As we come into the timeout, 4:40 to play. Cats with a 4-point lead. I would expect this one to be a close game. Wakefield will inbound the ball. Underneath the Wilmington basket, McShane brings ball across half court. McDermott dribbles it off. Oh, no, throws it out of bounds. He just got a little bit discombobulated there by my good friend Pat DeLucia. Dribbled it almost out of bounds. Tried to save it. See if they pressure just a little bit here. Ryan Gray, senior captain, leading scorer of the team, brings it across half court. Guarded by McDermott, gets the ball to Hurley. Hurley, nice hands, back out to Walker. Walker down low, that'll be a foul. To DeLucia, but that'll be the fouls on number 32, Kevin Gabberty. Hurley, a bad pass, out of bounds, stolen by McDermott. Not a turnover the coach wants to see. McDermott feeds it out to Millward. Dribbles, gets McDermott again. McDermott, their captain. Also, I think the catcher on the baseball team. Millward finds McShane. McShane back to Millward. Guarded by Poyant. Doubled up, shoots the shot, misses. Wide. Air ball. Ryan Gray, rebound, looks to push. Sennett about to come back in the game. Poyant back to Hurley. Hurley trapped in the corner, brings it back out to Gray. Look to run the offense. Calls DeLucia out for the screen. They switch. He's got McDermott. They'll switch again. Oh, he looks for nobody, throws it away. Good hustle by Walker, gets it back out to Hurley. Gray will fake the three, take it in the lane, lays it up. He'll get fouled going to the rack. Ryan Gray takes the ball strong into the hole. Up, fouled. He'll shoot two. And after the first shot, we'll have some substitution both sides. Stevenson and Forbes look like they'll be coming back in. Roman Sennett will come back in for the Cats. First shot for Gray is good. Make your free throws. Sennett in, Hurley out. So it'll be, for the Cats, it'll be DeLucia, Sennett, Poyant, Walker, and Ryan Gray. And that second shot is off. Rebound by Stevenson, pushed up to Forbes. So Forbes to McShane. Millward open the left side. Back up top to Forbes. Forbes on Walker. They're going to call a carry. I haven't seen that one much this year, but they'll call it 21-16. Cats with a 5-point lead, same as they had at the end of the quarter. 3:05 to play here in the first half. Just to warn you, we do Chuckaduck at halftime here. I got to go down and do my favorite Chuckaduck fans. Sennett brings ball across half court. Finds DeLucia. Back out to Gray. Gray takes it right down the lane. Feeds it out. Sennett, again, same thing. Oh, nice move. Roman Sennett, the Euro step, and it's good. Cats take a 23-16 lead. Ball's fed over to Forbes. Back out to Geary. Haggerty, rather, sorry. Excuse me, Wakefield people. Millward to Forbes. That's, nice dribble, Henry. They're going to call jump ball there. Good defense by Poyant on McShane. Possession arrow belongs to Wakefield. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to play. Cats 23, Wakefield 16. Millward inbound the ball underneath his own basket. Out to Peabody. Peabody hit a three earlier. Peabody will always look to shoot the three up. And good. Must be their three-point specialist, 23-19. Eddie Peabody, a sophomore. Gray brings it across half court. A nice slave. Gets it right to Sennett. Sennett with a smaller Peabody on a nice move. Lays it up, and he'll get fouled. He got the smaller Peabody on his hip. Made a good spin move into the lane and gets fouled going up for the shot. He'll shoot two free throws. 1:53 to play. Cats 23. Wakefield 19. Roman Sennett, the senior, the captain. He's got two. First shot. Good. 24-19 Cats. We got 1:53 to play. Second shot. Up and no good again. Missed the second half of the free throws. That's the second one with Cats missed. Forbes looks to push. Takes it right back out. Stevenson to Willis. Back to Willis. That was McShane. Willis swings it all the way over to Forbes. McDermott out with the fouls. Forbes, that'll be a foul on Gray. You don't want to see that foul. See if they call that on the floor. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Cats. And they're going to take it out. That was called on the floor. Difference between on the floor and in the active shooting means if it's on the floor, he doesn't shoot free throws less than the bonus. Active shooting means you're going to line shooting 2. Forbes will inbound the ball underneath his own basket. Gets it down low to McShane. Back out to Stevenson. Stride is no good. Good rebound. Oh, gets trapped. Good rebound by Ryan Gray, who gets hammered there. It looked like number 11, Jason Willis, and it was. So, like I said, that a foul occurs. It's the 5th team foul. We're now in the bonus. So, Ryan Gray goes to the line shooting 2. Game reset, 1:28 to play, 24-19. Cats with the lead. Ryan Gray at the line. First shot is up. Good. He's got another one. Looks like Luke Hurley getting ready to come in the game probably after the next defensive possession. Now they got to bring him in if he makes shot. I don't know if he's coming in. Second shot for Gray is good. Ryan hits both. Hurley in for DeLucia. So Steven, that's not Steven, that's McDermott. Offense defense. McDermott gets the ball up here to Peabody in the corner. And McShane's 3 ball is no good. Bounces around. Good rebound there by Forbes. McDermott takes it right in the lane, throws off the glass. No good. Kicks up, rebounded nicely by Hurley. Hurley gets rolled over, but they'll no call a foul. Just a little incidental. In the corner. Poyet for 3. Ooh, front rim, no good. 1:04 to play. Cats up by 7. 26-19. Forbes Euro steps in. They're going to call a foul on Ryan Gray there. He took the bump. Interesting call from 55 feet away, but that's what you get. That's how he saw it. They'll go to line shooting 2. So Forbes initiates the contact. Goes to line shooting 2. Forbes first shot. Good. So Will Forbes, number 0 senior. Second shot. Cut the lead to 5 with this made free throw. Second shot's up, and it's good. Hurley, oh, nice look ahead to DeLucia. Kick it back out to... Good play, Spencer Walker. Good play by DeLucia, the assist. Walker with 2 more. McDermott, 3 ball. Peabody, no good. Rebounded by Poyet. Cats 28-21. Clock and game clock and shot clock just about the same. Just about a second differential between the two. Spencer Walker's done good work down the paint. There's Poyet just dribbling, dilly and dallying. Fiddling Fallon. Gets it to Sennett. Sennett will pull up for the 3 ball. It's going to be no good, but there'll be a foul underneath on DeLucia, battling it out with McDermott. With Peabody, number 35. Not an offensive foul, player control foul, so it'll be 2 shots for Peabody, who's hit 2 3-pointers. 16.6 seconds left. Don't want to stop the clock at that point, but we did. Like I said, coming up at halftime, we'll do Chuck-a-Duck. So I got to run down to the floor and do it. Peabody's first shot, it's good. 28-22. Cats with a 6-point lead. Second shot is rimmed out, no good. Roman Sennett brings it up the court. All the way in the quarter, Poyet. Oh, down goes Hurley. Poyet back to Hurley. 6 on the clock. 5 on the clock. Got to get the shot off. Throws up the throw. The prayer, no good. End of the first half. Wildcats 28, Wakefield 22. We'll be back with second half action after this.
Hello, and welcome back to the Wildcat Report, a new show by students for students. My name is Kevin Preslin.
And I'm Vivian Ragsdale.
In recent news, winter break ended. Happy New Year! The new year has begun and it is officially 2026. Goodbye, 2025. School ends in like 6 months.
The midterms start Friday and last until Thursday. The schedule can be found in the weekly update.
Our first midterms are going to be, B4 and then B3. Quarter 2 ends on January 22nd. That is when all grades and all assignments must have been submitted, because after that, grades are going to be posted in Aspen.
The cap and gown orders closed recently.
Mr. Gendron recently announced via a Google Classroom post that everyone has lockers, if you did not already know that. The locations and also the codes to open them are all in your Aspen.
This upcoming Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which means no school. Yeah.
More in the sports segment, we go to Jimmy Fitzpatrick with the sports report.
All right, Wildcat fans, now it is time for your sports report this week. First, let's start on the ice. Boys hockey is off to their best start since 2015, thanks to a 4-game winning streak which launched their record from 1-2 to 5-2. And they currently rank 5th in the state power rankings. That's right, they're currently number 5 in the state and are just getting started. Girls hockey currently has a streak of 6-4, and they are 14th in the power rankings. And remember, the top 32 teams make it to playoffs, so currently it's looking pretty good for us Wildcat fans. Now for girls basketball. They put out one of the most exciting moments of the season with a dramatic last-minute win, pulling out over the rival team Burlington, 45-43. Huge baskets from Summer Sands and clutch free throws from Aaron McCarthy were the difference that really made that game. And now for the national level. The last year's football Super Bowl champions, the Eagles, are currently heading home from a devastating defeat to the 49ers. Meanwhile, the New England Patriots beat the Chargers 16-3 in last night's game, and they're currently advancing in the playoffs. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Next up is Josh with The World Today.
Thank you. In exciting news, the new Chipotle location in Wilmington, right across from Cumberland Farms, will be opening by the end of this month. In other restaurant-related news, Frangos has been so successful that they're going to be opening up a second location in North Billerica. And in our last news of the day, the new admin building in Town Hall will be opening on January 16th. The old Town Hall, which was the temporary Town Hall as of 1984, will finally be closed to business by the end of this month. Thank you. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Josh. Now we're going to move to the arts part, hosted by my co-anchor, Vivian Ragsdale.
Welcome to the arts part. In art-related news, the chorus concert went up January 8th. The middle school drama club has successfully loaded into the high school where they will be performing their performance of Shrek the Musical. Tickets are on sale right now at wpsk12.ludus.com. Last December, the orchestra successfully played their holiday tunes at the Senior Center. Back to the studio. Thank you, me. Next up is my co-host, Kevin Pruslin, with Silly News.
Hello, and welcome to Silly News, the part of the show where I, Kevin Pruslin, talk about silly news. First up, Peruvian shamans predicted Maduro's removal from office last December. The last U.S. pennies ever to be produced were recently sold at an auction for quite a pretty penny. An interstellar comet recently came within 167 million miles of Earth. It's the closest in quite a very long time. The French tennis player Quentin Fillon was suspended for 20 years and fined $70,000 because he was fixing matches. And lastly, 6'7" is on the list of the most overused words in 2025. Back to the me. Thank you, me. And that wraps it up for this episode of the Wildcat Report. I have been Kevin Pruslin.
And I've been Vivian Ragsdale.
Signing off.
Welcome back to for second half action of the second half of our doubleheader, Wilmington Wildcat boys and girls basketball. Boys are leading 28-22 at the end of the first half. So I expect a barn burner coming down the stretch here for this team, as the teams are very, very evenly matched. So just a real quick scoring update. Wood Point with 8, Spencer Walker with 6, Titterington with 2, Gray with 7, and Sennett with 2. I hope that adds up to 28-22. Cats with the lead. Most likely bring out the same starters. I know everybody out there in listening land, thanks for listening and watching, actually, listening. I appreciate it that you still want to follow us along the way here on WCTV's YouTube channel. And if you have any friends, family, or anybody, you might want to send them out to the YouTube channel to watch the replay, which sounds even better than it does live sometimes. All right, Roman Sennett inbounds the ball to Ryan Gray. Gray top of the key. Same starters for both sides. Titterington, Gray, and it looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. It's weird. We come out right now. See if they drop back. Now they're in a man-to-man. My mistake. Poyet, 10 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Takes it in the corner. Gets it to Sennett. Roman dribble, score! Dribble penetration, bucket, and good. Cats with a 30-22 lead. Just what the doctor ordered. He slid off the screen, scored the layup. Long 3 ball, no good. And that was by McShane. Nicely rebounded by the Wildcats. Gray will look to bring the ball across half court, gets to Titterington. Noah gets it into Walker. Feeds it back out here to Poyet. Poyet drives in the lane, gets cut off. Back to Walker, right down the lane. Kicks it to Titterington. The 3 ball is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Poyet. Shortest guy in the court. Poyet 3 ball over the corner. Good! Cats take an 11-point lead. Will Poyet with the big 3. Back on defense. McDermott. Wakefield's on a Wilmington on a 5-0 run. Forbes trying to get by Titterington. Oh, they're going to call the foul. A tough foul, but it is a foul. Roman reached. Keep the hands up. Roman reached. Fouls Stevenson. First team foul. 6:30 to play here in the third quarter. Wilmington 33, Wakefield 22. Forbes looking to inbound the ball underneath his own basket. Gets it to McDermott. McDermott lays it up and in. He ran that play really nice. Wilmington didn't see the screen. He got wide open, easy layup for McDermott. 33-24, Gray. Finds Sennett, back out to Walker. Spencer Walker started the starting lineup a couple games ago. Has really done a phenomenal job in keeping this thing going forward. Gray's shot is in and out. Rebounded by Forbes. Forbes looked to penetrate. Lays it up. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Titterington. You have to cut the ball off at the top of the circle before he gets his momentum going. So as he's bringing momentum down across half court, somebody's got to step inside and force him a little bit more right. They let him get down the lane a little bit more too easily than they should. 6:01 to play. Cats 33, Wakefield 24. Forbes looking to inbound the ball. That's got almost a 5-second count. Out to Stevenson. Back to Haggerty. McShane, long 3 ball is no good. Good rebound by Poyet. Tips it to Sennett. Cats look to push. He's got Walker on the left side. Walker gets fouled, going to the hole. Good quick offense. Good read by Ryan Gray. Gets the Cats 2 free throws. Spencer Walker coming in from the left side gets fouled as he goes to the hoop. 5:45 to play. Cats 33, Wakefield 24. I was going to shout out my parents, but I don't know if they're watching down in Pennsylvania. It's too late. Shot by Walker is good. I told my mom and dad I'd shout them out tonight. So Mom and Dad Boyle down there in Reading, Pennsylvania, shout out from number 2 son, Jim. All right, Walker, second shot is up and no good. 34-24, Cats with a 10-point lead. McShane down to Stevenson. Up to Forbes, out to McDermott. McDermott's been their primary scorer here, except for the 3 balls they hit earlier in the half. Back up, Stevenson. Excuse me, Haggerty, my mistake. Haggerty being hounded by Roman Sennett. Looks like he's going to bring his 3-point shooter to Peabody if he gets a stoppage. McDermott up and under, gets fouled. That's a tough call, but you gotta keep everything steady if you're Spencer Walker there. 5:10 to play here. Third quarter action. Cats with a 34-24 lead. will be Dylan McDermott, number 13. He's a senior at the line, shooting 2, 5'10". Try to cut the 10-point lead. First shot from McDermott is good. Looks like it'll be Peabody and Lynn. No, I'm kidding. That's a local joke. It'll be Peabody and Willis. I had to get that one in there, Maria. Sorry. Shot by McDermott is up and good. Cats leads cut to 8. Timeout, Wakefield. Coach Halpin sees something he doesn't like. He's going to set it up. 5:10 to play here in the third quarter. I want to thank our sponsors. We've got WCTV powered by Critical Mass Solar and Austin Styffe Mortgage Loan Officer. WCTV Sports is powered by B&B Training and Development, CMS Plumbing and Heating, Forrest Auto, Frangos, Giovanni Roast Beef and Pizza, Tewksbury, Knowledge Brokers Realty, McGovern, Hyundai, Route 93, Rocco's Bar and Grill, Sarkisian Apparel, and Wilmington Ace Hardware. Wilmington Boys Basketball is sponsored by New England Sports Floors, Hancock Kitchens, Nichols Funeral Home, One Painting Interior and Exterior, and Wilson Wolf Real Estate. I thank our sponsors that get me on the air every day. I should ask for a raise, though. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. 34-26, Cats with the lead by 8. Coming off the timeout, our friends from Wakefield bring Willis. Let's see, I got to see quickly. Willis, Peabody, Stevenson, McDermott, and Haggerty. And Millward's about to come in. Cats will stay with the same starting 5. Gray will bring the ball across half court, hounded by McDermott. Cats with the 8-point lead. They'll run their offense well. Roman out to Ryan Gray. Gray gets the ball taken away. Wasn't ready for that slap down. In the corner to Willis. Haggerty, McDermott, Peabody. Haggerty's long 3 is good. Number 22, the 9th grader, Tony Haggerty, cuts the lead to 5. Quick 5 points for our friends from Wakefield. McDermott gets the job of hounding Ryan Gray. Cats got to look to run a good set of offense here. 4:22, halfway done here in this third quarter. Looks like we have a really tight ball game on our way. Over to Gray. Gray takes it right down the lane. Moves. That'll be a push. I think they're going to call 13 on the push as Gray got by him before the block. No, they don't call that. Call that on 20. Either 22 or 25. So McDermott survives. Gray will go to the line shooting 2. You're sitting right now at 7 points. Ryan Gray, well under his average. But doing everything else you need to do to win. First shot is front rim and no good, and he doesn't look happy. That was a colossal brick by Mr. Gray. Shoot and recover. All right. Stevenson is out. Millward is in. So Gray had the second shot. It's up. Good. Cats take the lead back up to 6, 35-29. McDermott's doing all the work for the Wakefield Warriors. Finds Willis. Back out to Peabody. They let him slide. Millward and Peabody are the 3-point shooters. Cats have to be aware. Millward, number 23. They're going to, coach isn't happy they're not moving. I can see him frustrated over it. Long cross-court pass. That's a travel. They missed the travel. He walked as he spun around. They're going to call that on Roman Sennett, but I thought he traveled from up here. As he rolled in, he took that extra slide step. 3:46 to play. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Number 35, Eddie Peabody. Sophomore. First shot is up. Front rim, no good. That was a weird, for a 3-point shooter, that was got a weird release on that one. So, sort of pushed it. Let's see what he does here if he readjusts. 3:46. This will cut it back to 5 if he makes it. Shot is up and good. 5-point game, 35-30. Cats look to get it across half court, and they do. Gray. Wakefield settles back in their man-to-man defense. Gray gets it to Sennett. That'll be a foul. That's a really dumb foul. If I'm the coach over there, he's going to say, what are you doing, Eddie Peabody? That's the third team foul on Wakefield. 3:34 to play. Gets it to Gray. Gray will be handled by McDermott. Two captains going at each other. Walker. Way high on left side. Gets it back to Gray. Gray fakes the three. Takes it right down the lane. Lays it up and in. Up and in. Right. Gray. Dribble penetration. It's good. 37-30. Cats lead. That's Peabody. That's Millward ready to shoot. He takes it right in the lane. Stops. Feeds it over there. Out to Millward. Excuse me. McDermott drives the lane. Lays it up off glass. No good. That'll be a foul on Walker. Spencer Walker. Foul. 37-30. 3 minutes and 1 second left to play. Two shots for McDermott. Doing the yeoman's work for our good friends from Wakefield. 37-30. Cats with a 7-point lead. Shot's good. Kids played a really nice game here for Wakefield. Everything the coach wants, he's giving them. Either bringing the ball up, playing the number one scorer on defense, getting the ball in low block, making his free throws. Second shot. See if I jinxed him. It did. The announcer's jinx. Rebounded by Walker. Good hard rebound by Spencer Walker. Strong rebound, excuse me. Roman has the butterfingers there. Slip a little bit. Takes it back up top. Oh, and again, Roman, what are we doing? He's going to get a foul called because he couldn't handle the basketball. Not a good foul in Roman. 2:46 to play. Cats with a 6-point lead, 37-31. And they are in the bonus. So Millward will come down and shoot two. Again, not what you want to do. 2:46 to play. They'll shoot two the remainder of the way. First shot for Millward. It's good. Send it out. Watson in. Second shot for Millward is up, and it's good. And I call a foul and a hold on. That'll be the fourth team foul on. I think they called it on 23 Millward. Ryan Millward, sophomore. Gets it to Gray. Gray gets doubled, finds Watson, back to Gray. Gray will get the double at half court. Takes it right down the lane, stops, lays it up. Lefty and good! He gets popped in the head, but he scores. 39-33. Right, Gray goes lefty. McDermott comes all the way down the court. Lays it up and throws it and misses the shot. Knocked out of bounds. They'll Longo thrown out of bounds. Trying to get the same foul that Ryan didn't get down here. They'll get the ball to Gray. Gray all of a sudden heating up a little bit here in the second half. That's what you want from your leading scorer. Gray's going to have to beat McDermott across half court. Watson will set the screen. Oh, he got stolen behind. That'll be knocked out of bounds. McDermott dives for it, but it'll be Wilmington basketball. Both teams playing hard. Knows what's at stake. 2:13 to play. They'll get it to Gray. McDermott and Gray head to head. Man on man. Walker. Down to Gray. Oh, great. He's got a hold there on 22. A hold on Haggerty. Gray getting everything he wants. Everything he wants down low. Two shots. That's the 15th foul. Ryan's calling the official lady. Telling the official that's 5. Okay, coming in, nobody. Actually, 32, which is Gilberti. Gilberti will be checking in after the made free throw. Or the second. Oh, it's the first free throw. Ryan Gray, shooting 2. Shots up, front rim. That's the second time Ryan's front rim that. A lot of that comes with some fatigue. Haggerty out. Gilberti and a little bit stronger down low. Got a little big squad here. There's 4 guys out there. Pretty big guys. Not tall, but big, muscular, strong. Gray. Second shot is up. Good. Ryan Gray. Another bucket. 6th point of the quarter. Get it down low. Long 3 ball is going to be off glass. No good. That was Willis. Cats looking to control tempo and offense. Oh, nice dribble penetration. Lays it up. And almost gets them on. Spencer Walker doing yeoman's work. Goal baseline. Gets the 2 shots. 1:43 to play. Cats with a 7-point lead, 40-33. Spencer Walker at the line. He's got 7 on the game, I think, if I add correctly. He's got 2. Walker's first, up, front rim, and rolls off. Big, tight games like this, really important to make your free throws, limit your turnovers. I sound like a broken record. This is like my 9th or 10th year doing this. I say the same thing every year. Walker's second shot is good. Cats will drop back in defense. 1:40 to play, 41-33, 8-point lead. McDermott up high to Millward. Back to Peabody. Euro step, lays it. Oh, they're going to call foul on that. Titterington probably going to get called here. Nope. Fouls on Walker. Cats got to be careful with the number of fouls. It's been a tightly contested game and called game. A lot of fouls called in this game. Sometimes the refs let them play. Sometimes they call out very tight. Tonight is a very tightly called game. Eddie Peabody to the line, shooting 2. First shot is up and good. It's a weird shot, but it's effective. Pat DeLucia in, Spencer Walker out. Cats again with their 2 rebound and defensive guys in, DeLucia and Timmy Watson, 2 of our football all-stars. Second shot from Peabody is good. 1:32 to play. Cats with a 6-point lead. Gray will bring it up court. Oh, nice look to DeLucia. Lays it up. He gets fouled. Really good look by Ryan Gray. Pat DeLucia underneath, up and under his foul. That foul will be on number 32. Gilberti. That'll be a shooting foul anyway, so no need for the penalty. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Pat DeLucia. First shot is no good. Cats have get into the bad habit right here in this late in this third quarter, missing free throws. Not that you want to do that, and you don't. Second shot is up, and good. Pat DeLucia in the scorebook with a bucket, with a point. 1:23 to play. Millward brings it up, facing Watson. Long 3 balls, no good. And that hit the back, no count. That hit the back, the guy wire in the back. Wills' shot hits the back of where the scorer's, the 30-second clock is. Eventually I'll get that right, Maria. Inbounding the ball. Cats lead by 7. Gray brings the ball across half court. He wants a foul there on the push-off. They're going to get the foul eventually. Oh, nice screen by DeLucia. DeLucia, he walked. He got up, didn't get away with it. Pat didn't get the pass off quick enough. 57.2 seconds left. Cats with a 42-35 lead. They were up 6 at the half, up 7 now. 55 seconds and counting. Oh, they're going to call something off the ball. I don't know what they're calling. 11 on the push. I don't know what they're doing. They're going to stop. Somebody's yelling over here. No, 11's going to line. Gray with the foul. There must be some kerfuffle down. All right. A little bit of kerfuffle down the stance. Luke Hurley ready to come in. First shot for Willis. He's up, and it's going to be, back rim and good. It just sat down and come in. Hurley in for Titterington. They called the foul on Noah. That's what that was, number 11. 42-36. 49.9 seconds left. Second shot is back rim and no good. Oh, they're going to call a foul, and this is like unbelievably foul kill, both sides. They're going to call foul probably on Hurley, yep, number 2. So they missed the shot. We can't get the rebound. Wilmington can't get the rebound. McShane will go to the line shooting 2. All right. 42-36, a 6-point lead. Shots up. It's no good. Front rim. Now, if he misses the free throw, if he misses, you got to rebound. You got a defensive rebound. 47.1 seconds left. You're going to lead either by 5 or by 6. Shots up. Back rim, no good. Good rebound by Gray. They're going to call the foul. DeLucia with a great rebound. This game has gotten a little bit wacky. Officials have really slowed it down. What was a pretty good free-flowing first half. Second half is a little wacky. Pat DeLucia will go to the line shooting 2. I don't know what they're calling here, but they could have a blood on the jersey or something. Titterington, that's what it is. Titterington is sitting with, they're going to have to change his jersey, I think. I don't know what they're going to do. 2 shots for DeLucia, 45.2 seconds left. Pat DeLucia. His first shot is up. And good, Pat DeLucia. Peabody out. Cable in, Seamus Cable. Second shot for DeLucia is up. And Patty makes them both. Those are big free throws. 44-36, Cats up by 8. McDermott bring the ball up the court. Not McDermott, yeah, McDermott, I'm sorry. Willis, right past everyone, no good. Rebound by DeLucia. Willis missed the bunny. Watch from behind, nice pass over to Luke Hurley. In the corner, Timmy Watson throws it up, he's going to get fouled. Like I said, it's really devolved in just a foul fest there. 22.9 seconds left. Timmy Watson will go to the line shooting 2. Cats can extend this to a 10-point lead with 22.9 seconds left. Watson dribbled it in. I think the Wakefield people wanted a jump ball there. Watson sort of used his strength to bring that ball back. Shots up. Front rim, no good. Willis out. Forbes in. It's going to be a 9-point game if he makes the free throw. Watson second. It's up. And bounces around, no good. Tipped out of bounds by, whoa. No, they're going to change that call. DeLucia tipped that out of bounds. It's the referee here without the, going to change this call. That would be, that should be Wakefield basketball, yeah. That's actually a good, I know they're booing, but, and I hate to be a homer, but that's actually a good call. I got my friend Pete Otovic up here with me watching this game. Here we go. Forbes to McDermott. McDermott lays it up off glass. No good. Rebound by Poyen. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Will's got to see the shot clock. Gets it to Gray. Gray shoots the 3-ball. No good. That'll be the end of the quarter. At the end of quarter number 3, Wilmington 44, Wakefield 36. Back here for hopefully exciting fourth quarter action. Cats take a 44-36 lead into the fourth quarter. Just a real quick scoring update. Ryan Gray leads the scores with 13. Poyant's got 11. Walker's got 8. Sennett's got 6. DeLucia 3. Titterington 2. Titterington, I think, is going to be still out of the game. I don't know what's going on. They put a jersey. He'll be in jersey number 34. I think there was blood on the jersey. Forbes brings the ball in. Start the fourth quarter. There's a double dribble. He was looking. Somebody didn't come off the screen. He was looking to put the ball down twice. Cats will take over. Ryan Gray, brings the ball across half court. Guarded by Forbes. Up to Watson. Watson to Gray. Gray to Sennett. Back to Gray. They're going to call Watson. Excuse me, not Watson. They're going to call DeLucia on the offensive foul. And they'll bring Spencer Walker back in the ball game. Walker's going to be in for DeLucia. You don't want to get that offensive foul called on you. It's just a foul and it stops possession. You get a chance to shoot. 44-36, same as we had in the first half, at the end of the third quarter. Forbes takes the ball to his right, picks up his dribble. Millward blows up the shot, front rim no good. Good rebound by Watson. Watson up, Walker. Cats will settle it down, back to Gray. They're going to run the 5 out and run through, yep. Sennett, last time he had the ball, he had trouble handling it. There's Poyant, hit a couple big threes here. Over to Will, Will 3, good! Will Poyant for 3. Cats lead 47-36. He hit some big threes earlier, that's his fourth one. Forbes all the way down the lane, misses the shot, rebound by Watson. That's one you got to make. There's Sennett. They're going to call a charge on that. You got to be kidding me, it was moving. That official that's the official that was staring at me, by the way. I don't like that call. All right, this is the second offensive foul, and Pete is telling me he was moving. I got you, Petey. All right, 47-36. Cats with a 11-point lead. McShane. There's Peabody, long three, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Gray. They started to not make their threes. Gray bring the ball across half court. Nice little slow dribble fade. There's Watson. Nice ball fake. Timmy Watson lays it up, misses the bunny. Gets his own rebound, lays it back up, and Hammers gets just one and gets fouled. Oh, great ball fake out, 3-point line. Watson takes a baseline, misses the first bunny, then gets his own rebound and gets fouled. They'll go to the line shooting 2. 6:12 to play. Cats with an 11-point lead. Big free throws here, Mr. Watson. Dr. Watson, I presume. Or Mr. Livingston, whatever that is. All right, been a long night. First shot is good. Timmy Watson with his first points of the game. Cats up 47-36. 48-36, excuse me. I'm faster than the scoreboard keeper there. Second shot is up. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by Watson. Walker. Rebounded, picked up. Timeout blue. Timeout white. That'll be a timeout called by our good friend Anthony Faraday. The Cats with a 12-point lead and the ball. So like I said, I want to thank everyone who helps us here. We can't put this on if I'm just sitting up here by myself. So we really need Rachel Sherrick. She's doing the camera tonight. We've got Matt McMakin back in the control booth making sure this thing is running good. Wi-Fi feed is working. We're out live on YouTube TV, WCTV as well. And, of course, who could not forget my good friend over here, Maria Alberti, who keeps me going all night. As I start to run out of gas here as we get late in the night, 8:22, getting past my bedtime soon. Hopefully we won't have any more late night games. But we're having fun here tonight. Boys are playing really well. Girls' game was not as much fun. Girls got beat by a lot. I think it was 43-31 or something like that. I don't remember. So as we come out of the timeout, it'll be 6:06 to play. That'd be Critical Mass Solar, Austin Styffe Mortgage Loan Officers are Who Power WCTV. Boys basketball Sponsored by New England Sports Floors, Hancock Kitchens, Nichols Funeral Home. People are dying to get in there. One Painting, Interior and Exterior, and Wilson Wolf Real Estate. All right, here we go. Wildcats will inbound the ball. It'll be Luke Hurley right below him. He's got to get the ball in. Well, that was not a shooting foul, so it was on the floor. Watson into the lane, throws it up. Back rim, no good. Timmy Watson playing aggressive. Going to get back. 12-point lead. Not a bad look. Not a bad look. Got to see if he can convert that next. Forbes. Picked up by Hurley. I don't know why I want to say Murphy tonight. McDermott out to Forbes. Fumbles the pass. Struggle continues in this second half for our friends from Wakefield. 5:36 to play, fourth quarter. Poyant brings the ball across half court. Hands it off. Dribble handoff to Ryan Gray, being guarded by Forbes. Trying to get his own shot off. Pulls it back out. 16 on the shot clock. Takes it. Free throw line jumper. Good! Ryan Gray. He got what he wanted there. I like to see that. 15th point of the game for Ryan. Gets it out there. Oh, Peabody fumbles it off his leg. And I can see where they're having trouble winning because they turned the ball over like 3 or 4 times that they didn't have to. Gray into the lane. Oh, he tried too hard, tried too much. Kicks it back out to Hurley. Up to Poyant. Settle down. Coach calls him to settle. 22 on the shot clock. Back to Gray. Top. The key. Gray gets the ball screen. Gets it to Poyant. 3-ball for Will Poyant. Good! Will Poyant from 3. Hey, I'd like to see that. That's his 5th 3 of the game. 4:34 to play. 53-36. Cats with a 17-point lead. I think. Yeah. All right. Forbes up top. Back in the corner. McDermott's 3-ball is no good. That's got to be an over-the-back foul there on whatever number he is. Frustration. They called that on Watson? What's that? They called that on Timmy Watson as the guy jumps clearly over his back on the rebound. But timeout Wakefield. I don't have replay on that, but he was right all in the back. But Watson gets the foul. Not happy, but go to the bench. Keep playing hard. 53-36, 4:18 to play. When's our next broadcast, Maria? I forget. We're going to be on the air. We have 2 more to go. Wilmington High School basketball doubleheaders on the 23rd, 30th. Oh, 30th. Oh, 30th. Good. Hey, I just want to make a brief announcement here. The 30th and the 12th of February, I think it is, right? Just a brief announcement. The Wilmington North Reading swimming team, boys, won their first meet on Thursday. And their coach won his first high school swimming coaching victory. So I want to thank the student athletes of my Wildcat swim team. That coach would be yours truly. And I'm really enjoying my season. The kids are great. Swimming is a very not known sport here at Wilmington High School, but we're making it known every time we go. Good to the 2 Folk kids, Cole and Emily, who qualified for states in their events last night. And our girls free relay and medley relay teams have both qualified for sectional. So as we move on, senior night next Thursday night, hope you can all come out to Reading Y, 7:30 for celebrate our seniors. All right, back to basketball, 53-36. McDermott looks to inbound the ball. They're going to call another foul on Timmy Watson. Again, I think the referees, and I love referees to death, but I think the referees have slowed this game down. And in reality, it's really, the impact has been negative on Wakefield more because they're struggling with the choppiness of the game. Cats have really at least survived it. Ball gets inbounded to back to McDermott. McDermott throws it all the way across court. McShane's 3-ball is good. They finally make a 3. 53-39. Cats will bring the ball across half court. McDermott up, guarding our good friend Ryan Gray. He's got 4 seconds to get it across. Poyant gets bumped. Will takes it right down the lane, kicks it out to Watson. So it's Watson, Gray, Hurley, Poyant, and Walker. 3 seniors, 2 softs. Gray gets it knocked off of him. Nope, they're going to call that out of bounds on Wakefield on the knockaway. Ball inbound underneath his own basket. Luke Hurley, 3:44 to play. 53-39 Cats lead. That'll be a hold on number 11. There's a hold on Jason Willis. It'll be the team foul. Wilmington's next foul there in the bonus. Hurley gets the ball into Poyant. Top of the key. Drives the lane, slips a little bit. Gets it back to Gray. 28 on the shot clock. Going to call a foul on Wakefield. 35 Peabody. Ball out of bounds. That's the third team foul. It's been a long time. Somebody just fouled out. It's my guess. That wasn't on 35. It's 5 team fouls. Not sure who that fifth one is on. They'll have the minute to make the substitution, and it looks like it'll be Millward coming in. So to reset, 3:35 to play. Cats 53, Wakefield 39. Will Poyant's hit 2 threes this quarter. He's up to 17 points on the game. Gray's at 15. See, it was Peabody fouled out. Millward in. Cats will have Hurley, Watson, Gray, Poyant, and Walker in the game. So to make sure they. Oh, nice dribble penetration. One-handed layup pops out. Rebound by. Oh, they're tipping. Oh, nice play. Nice play. Good hustle play. Gray swallows it up. Coach calls timeout. Cats with 3 left. 3:23, but that ball was tipped away and tipped out. I thought Poyant was going to drop that dribble penetration. Little floater that he likes to run up there and didn't get it to fall. The Cats tipped it back out. Good hustle by Walker and Gray. Calls the timeout. Cats maintain the 14-point lead. Channel, I think it's still Channel 9 on local television. A lot of stuff streamed live on YouTube, gets a lot of the views. People out there, I'm Jim Boyle, play-by-play. I got Maria Alberti, and as my director, I got Matt McMilkin back in the control room, and Rachel Sherrick on the camera. Thanks to everyone coming out, watching the game on WCTV. Thanks for everybody down the stands who have come out to watch. 3:23 to play. Cats looking to make Mr. Boyle's play-by-play year go to 1-2. Got 2 more games on the 30th and the 12th, I think, of February. February 12th, we're going to try to go down live on the floor, which we're going to try to do. I've got to talk to the athletic director. Here we go. Watson kicks it out to Gray. Plenty of time on the clock. Gray to Watson, lays it up and no. Oh, good! Timmy Watson. He hits the 2-point. Great look by Ryan Gray. 3 minutes. We'll go into 3 minutes. Willis feeds it to McShane. McShane's 3 ball. It's going to be long. Rebounded by Watson. Getting good minutes out of Timmy Watson. Trying to avoid the fouls. That'll get tipped away. Picked up by Millward. Millward looking around. He had a little bit of numbers, but didn't. Garrity back to McShane. McShane's got Hurley. Willis tries to beat Poyant and doesn't. McDermott swings it over. Long 3 ball is going to be nothing but an air ball there by Millward. And the Cats will bring the ball across half court. Watson, they're going to call an illegal screen on somebody here. Yep, on Will Poyant. 55-39, 2:24 to play. Cats with a big 16-point lead. Good second half for the Wildcats on the shooting of Will Poyant and Ryan Gray. Take this big lead. Poyant will pick up Willis. Feeds it down low to McDermott. Walker on him. McDermott turns in the lane and runs. Nice little, he gets fouled. That was a nice move. He ran move, but he went righty floater, get fouled on the way in. So McDermott going to line shooting 2:12 to play. 55-39. Wildcats with the lead. First shot is up and good. I mean, he's done a good job. He hasn't had a big a second half as the first half for McDermott, but he's been making his free throws. I'm going to jinx him. Here we go. Announcer strikes. Shots up and good. No announcer strikes. 55-41. We're down to a 14-point lead. McDermott steals it from Gray. Takes it right down the lane. That's going to be a charge. He ran right over Spencer Walker. Setting it, taking a charge, the sophomore. Spencer Walker. 55-41. Cats, 14-point lead. 2:09 to play. You can't turn the ball over right there. You also don't want to get trapped there either. Gets the ball into Gray. Gray's played the whole game. The foul is on McDermott. Now it's a clock game really for Coach Halpin and his Wakefield peoples. Gray will go to the line shooting 2. Ryan's got 15 on the night. Poyant's got 17. Gray's first shot. Ryan Gray. Shot up. Good. I'll miss this senior class. I'll tell you, I've enjoyed calling their games for the last 3 or 4 years. Ryan Gray. Second shot. First 16th point is up and good. Ryan Gray extends the lead back to 16, 57-41. 1:59 to play. We're under 2 minutes. McShane had the 3, didn't shoot it. Gets it down low. Lays up, missed the shot. Who was that, Gilberti? Gray is going to get fouled again by Millward. I don't understand the thought process there. I think that's his brother down there. Gray shows the line, going to the line, shooting 2. He extend this lead up to 18. He makes them both. Shots up, front rim. Ryan, come on, we can do better than that. 1:46 to play. Declan Mulcahy in. Mulcahy in for Walker. Try not to get anybody hurt. Spencer did a good job. He's going to leave the game with 8 points. Shot up. Back rim, no good. Missed them both. Rebound up by Millward. Out to McShane to look to push. McShane stop, pop, 3, good. Cuts the lead to 13. 57-44. Came down hard. Stop, pop, hit the shot. McShane. Kenny McShane, a senior. Like I said, this is the conclusion of our doubleheader. Girls versus boys. Girls went first. Boys went second. I think when we go next time, we'll have the boys first and the girls second, the next 2 games. Like I said, the 30th of January, and that is Stoneham. And then Watertown's the 30th, and then Stoneham's on the 12th. I think senior night might be the 12th, too. I'm not sure for the boys. And then I have state championships. Then I head to Florida on the 19th. Spend my birthday on the 20th with my parents down in Reading, Pennsylvania, and head down with my wife, Kelly, to Florida for a couple of weeks, then home for baseball. So like I said, this is game number 175 total for me in Wildcat Sports on WCTV. It's been an honor over the last 10 years for me to be able to call most of the basketball games, a lot of the football games. I've done baseball. I've done hockey. I've done lacrosse. I haven't done lacrosse yet. I've done baseball, hockey, softball. Boys and girls soccer, field hockey. Not done lacrosse. I can't do that. Coach baseball. Okay. Gray back to that's Watson. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Gray. It's a 13-point lead. 1:28 to play. 25 on the clock. They're going to keep the ball in Gray's hands. Back to Poyant. She's going to shoot the long 3 ball. Good! Will Poyant from way downtown with a 3. Cats up by 16. Willis, that'll about do it here at the Cushing. Willis will shoot the 3 ball. That's good. Nothing but net. Timeout, Wakefield. Will Poyant. If you remember, that was the call when the Celtics won the championship that Mike Breen Jaylen Brown hit the big three to tie it up from the corner against Indianapolis. Jaylen Brown for three. Double bang. Actually, the Will Point would be Dave O'Brien or maybe it was Trippiano in 2013 when Ortiz hit the big grand slam against the Detroit Tigers. The Sox were just about dead. A little bit of Boston sports issue. We got the Patriots this weekend, playing at 3 o'clock against the mighty tough defensive-minded Houston Texans. All right, their game reset 60-47. Cats up by 13. Poyet with 20. Gray with 16. See what Wakefield comes out with. They'll probably try to trap the ball. If they don't get the trap, they'll most likely foul. Not sure what happened with Titterton, but he did have blood on his, what's got on his jersey might have been on his hand. So he's been on the bench for the second half, most of the second half. So Cats will bring out Gray, Hurley, Mulcahy, Watson, and Poyet. So two starters, 3 subs. Hurley will get it into Poyet. Throws it up, catches it. Good catch. Nice throw, and they'll get fouled. Oh, that was a really sweet play by Will Poyet, the offensive star. Got the ball, almost went out of bounds. Threw it the wrong place, though. If Coach Farady's watching this on replay, which I doubt he is. But if anybody, you don't ever throw the ball underneath the other team's basket like that. You did well. But it came out okay because Declan made the catch and got fouled. Mulcahy on the line, trying to get his first 2 points of the game. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Try to extend the lead to 15. Shots up. Good. Dylan Mulcahy. I'm sorry, not Mulcahy. That's Luke Hurley. My mistake. Number 2. I was looking at my street. Didn't know it. Luke shooting his second shot. It's up and good. Luke Hurley with 2. 62-47, 53 seconds left. McShane, top of the key. Gets the screen. Feeds it over to Forbes. Out to McShane. Drives the lane, lays it up and in. Nice play. Good ball control. Good 41 seconds. We're under 40. Not sure what that call is. 5 seconds. I don't know what that call was. They get the ball inbounds. They call it. Oh, he fumbles it. Watson runs it out of bounds. Not bad. 34.4 seconds left. Timmy Watson continue to play hard. As we count down the time, Cats 62, Wakefield 49. Get Mr. Boyle off the schneid. Will be 1-2 now in WCTV games with the boys. Penetration by Willis, throws up and no good. Nice rebound, lays it in. 32, Kevin Gilberti. We're down to a 11-point game. Gray gets fouled. It's all but academic. All but academic. All but academic. All but the final score now. Ryan Gray to the line, shooting 2. Try to extend his, he has 17 right now, as I have it correctly. He'll go to 18, 19, makes that. Gray's first shot. It's up. Good. You got one more on the penalty shot. This will be a good win for Coach Farady. They'll really like this win. Be able to celebrate Friday night basketball here at Cushing. Shots up, and it's good. Ryan Gray makes both. Cats back up 13, 64-51. Like I said, it's all academic. Throws it out. Willis for the 3 ball is good. 64-54, just about at the spread here. What's the difference? Tipped out. Watson made a bad pass. 4, 3, 2. That'll do it. That'll do it here at Cushing. Wildcats 64. Wakefield 54. Great game here. Good win for the Wildcats. Like I said, first win for the boys on WCTV. So for Matt McMakin, for Rachel Sherrick, especially for Maria Alberti, I'm Jim Boyle, and we'll see you on down the road.